We like that. Woo!
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull-Up Show. I'm your host, Mr. BJ Matthews, a.k.a. B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull-Up Basketball Podcast right here. Like, share, subscribe all of our YouTube videos. Hit that like button as y'all come in here. Hit the Cash App, $ BJ Matthews, $ BJ Matthews for all this great content. Make sure you guys go on to our Twitter as well, the Pull-Up Shows, ThePullupShows. That's on Twitter, Instagram, _the Pull-Up, _ y'all already know what to do. We're on Facebook as well. We're on every major platform, you know what I'm saying, outside of TikTok and Snapchat. So we want to make sure you guys support, but most importantly, I want to make sure y'all give to the Pull-Up Basketball Podcast. Sow in, and we will sow right back to y'all, man, with this great content and prizes. We also have prizes coming up. We have, our monthly contest coming up next weekend. So right before Christmas break, we have some great stuff to, offer you guys right now, man. But nonetheless, man, let's get the people in here. Let me put this up here as well. Shout out to everybody who's members of the show. Alan NG with the $1.99 donation. He says Ty finally figuring things out. We're gonna talk about that. The realist, what's up, bro? He says Luke BJ in chat is really looking like it. Yes, that's response to Alan NG. The Lake Show said, yo, off topic, but aren't you and Reggie debating today? If so, what time? Yeah, me and Reggie will be debating today. I'm not sure exactly what time, but we will be debating somewhere in the afternoon. So I'll have to put that in the community post. It's gonna be me and Reggie and me and Herm as well. So just waiting to see what the Mon has to say. Rican Wilson, what's good, brother? He says salute, blessings. Hanover first, what's happening? Pull up crew, what's happening, dog? Alan and G, salute everyone. Also salute to our moderator Hope. What's good? Let's first of all give the likes in, man. If y'all in here, we got 20 people, we should have over 20 likes. Let's get them likes up. We should have more people in here getting these likes up as well. But nonetheless, man, let's get started with the LA Clipper talk today. The Clippers were able to prevail 119-103 over the Utah Jazz yesterday. A big round of applause to our guy Kawhi Leonard for dropping 41 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists yesterday. All around great performance. I believe Kawhi hit his first 4 3-point shots in that game. He was locked in from start to finish. He was also playing defense on the other end. We're going to get into soliloquy and analyzation on how that actually took place. But first, let's go ahead and go through the highlights of Kawhi Leonard with the 41-piece masterpiece. All right, let's get it popping.
Turn $10 into $250 or more with just a few taps. PrizePicks is made simple to play. I can make my picks and submit my entry in less than 60 seconds. And PrizePicks is available in over 30 states, including New York, DC, and California. This Sunday, I selected Anthony Davis, D'Lo, Jeremiah Grant, and Cam Reddish as my picks and points for the day, and ended up hitting. I made my returns tenfold in a night. I was going crazy at the crib. My girl was mad until I showed her what I just made. Go to PrizePicks and use code ZHighlights for our first deposit match up to $100. Again, go to PrizePicks and use code ZHighlights for our first deposit match up to $100.
Kessler able to contest him at the rim.
But this is an area where the Jazz can be better, eliminating these second chance opportunities.
There's the pocket pass from Harden. Zubac sets up Leonard on a 3.
But the defender certainly absorbs the brunt of that contact.
You talk about the 20 straight games, and we heard, but Zubac was a big reason why. Harden behind the back, extra feed from man. Zubac one more. Leonard connects.
Jazz organization just trying to get their take on what has been the significance and the difference between the home and road splits.
As Westbrook buries the corner 3.
And they credited the crowd. Yeah, not a lot. I almost wonder if Olenek lost his footing, and that has nothing to do with George, but I digress.
5th turnover for Utah. Westbrook into Leonard, who lays it in. Plus the foul. 22-13, Clippers lead. 4 minutes to go in this first. Leonard has 12 points. Again, Kawhi Leonard 5 of 5 in the first.
Earlier in the first quarter, getting a few trips to the free throw line out of it. That time Olynyk employing it.
Good production off the bench from Olynyk and Horton Tucker, who have combined for 18 points. Leonard, what a move! Here's Leonard. Off to Harden. Guarded by Collins. Leonard, he got it. Great back tap by Zubac. Another chance here. Harden, the ball fake, the kick. Leonard connects.
Because, of course, it's been that kind of day.
Not hitting shots as they have been. 5 seconds left in the half. Man waits, takes, and hits. That'll do it for the first half.
With that in mind, I actually thought we might see some more of Abaji guarding him.
Yeah.
But John Collins is sort of his peer in terms of size, right?
Yeah, as George 6 from the floor. Kessler couldn't finish it, knocked away, up ahead. Here's Mann at the rim.
Clippers defense starting to lead to a little bit of offense here.
Even more stingy with Leonard on the floor. Here is Leonard, 1 to shoot. Leonard massages his way in to a beautiful bucket. Getting ready to come in for Utah. He had good minutes in that first half.
And the Jazz here are showing a little bit of zone.
Leonard into the paint, flips it in, plus the foul.
Ultimately succumbed, or I shouldn't say she succumbed because she fought the disease, but she did pass earlier this season before she had an opportunity to actually coach on the sidelines as the head coach of Georgetown. Tasha was a terrific basketball player in her own right.
Kobe Brown. Here's Sexton into the paint. Wow. The left-handed claw of Kawhi Leonard.
Are going back to their man. John Collins is in the back line calling out screens.
Oh, Leonard, the hesitation twice, and the soft play. Leonard surrounded, 5 to shoot. George lost it. Leonard has it. The runner is good. That kind of night. Heels back out. Fontecchio hasn't had much of a chance against Leonard tonight. Off to George in the corner. He got it. Coming on 2.5 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Leonard, the crossover. Taking his time, fading away. You bet.
Woo-wee. Man. Oh my gosh, that was a masterpiece by one own Kawhi Leonard with 41 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Y'all go and hit that like button as y'all come in here. Let me go into the comment section right now. Salute to my people. Salute to, let's see, you know what I'm saying? Salute to Coach Dude Sports. What's good, brother? Top of the morning to you, Joe Nelson Santana. Top of the realest, beat the realest in the chat. Appreciate you coming in. Salute to my guy, TuneIn Sports. Go follow that man and his content. You know what I'm saying? TuneIn Sports, Cavs fan. Also great Basketball Mind. I put a lot of his videos into my community section. So make sure you guys go check out our man TuneIn Sports, show him support, and subscribe to that man's channel. He says Kawhi is top 5 when healthy. Definitely agree with that, man. He's definitely top 5 in my opinion. So all right. So let's go ahead and go into the soliloquy of the game. I'm gonna let y'all in very soon and what y'all, y'all thoughts of the game. Got 32 people in here. Let's get them likes up, man. Let's get those likes up to 32 likes, man. Let's go ahead and hit the I'm gonna share my screen with y'all, man. It's about that time for y'all to see what is on the screen for y'all to actually see. Let's go to it right now. All right, so go to ESPN right here. So y'all can see the outcome of the game. There's a lot of games on yesterday. A lot of great games on yesterday. So let's see. 1 second. Ooh-wee. All right, so let's go to the team stats first, like we always do. 117 to 103. The Clippers were able to prevail over the Utah Jazz in Utah. Fun fact, this was the first win they've had in 9 meetings in Utah. For whatever reason, we've had a hard time winning in Utah, so we have not won since that infamous Game 5 against the Utah Jazz in the conference semifinals, where we took them out in 6 games. We have not won since in Utah. Been a very tough place for us to play at, but we got the win yesterday. So if we look at the team stats right here, compare and contrast, Clippers shot better from the field than the Jazz, 48 to 45%. 3-point line, we shot a 44% clip to the Jazz, 29%. We're going to get into the reasons why that happened. But the Clippers shot way better from them from the 3-point line. They shot better from the free throw line, 76 to 75. I still expect our free throws to go up to around 80, 85%. As a team, I would like to see that. But 76, it's going to get better and better. We evened out, scratched out with rebounds at 40 apiece, scratched out with assists, 23 apiece, steals, 8 to 10, blocks, 9 to 10, goes to the Jazz on both steals and blocks. Turnovers, we had 14 to the Jazz's 16. And the largest lead we had was 18 points to the Jazz's 1. So all overall, it was a very, very good game, a very, very game that we basically, in my opinion, controlled throughout the entire course, which I think right now, this is probably the most full game that we've had experienced out of anybody other game this upcoming season. So let's go into the box score of what we saw, man. Of course, we saw Kawhi with the 41 piece. Let's see how many let's look at the Clippers right now. So from the starting 5, look in detail. Let's see real quick. So PG, Kawhi, Zubac, Harden, T-Man, all of them were in double figures. All of them had over 10 points or more. And all of them, for the most part, outside of James Harden, shot efficient from the field. James Harden shot 2 for 8 from the field, 6 for 7 from the free throw line, 2 for 6 from the 3-point line, had 8 assists and 7 rebounds, had a plus-minus of plus 18. You look at Zubac, who had a magnificent game, played the most minutes out of anybody on the court, 42 minutes. Controlled the game from start to finish, 18 points, 12 rebounds, had a plus 13, shot 9 for 15 from the field. First of all, Zubac, I want to give a shout to him as well. His inside hook shots are automatic damn near. He damn near makes them shot like 85 to 90% of the time. So I definitely, like to see Zubac, pound the glass and getting them boards and also hitting that hook shot. I think that's kind of his niche with us on the offensive end. Look at Terrence Mann, who had 30 minutes, 4 for 9 from the field. I like to see him at that 30-minute mark. That's a perfect amount of time, 10 points, plus-minus of plus 17 from the field, 2 for 5 from the 3-point line, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. He has to be able to, hit them free throws. But all around defensively, T-Man has been he's been an anchor. We're 8-3 with him in the starting lineup so far. So, of course, that's been a huge, or 8-2 with him in the starting lineup. It's been a huge help within the last 10 games. You look at our 2 best players, PG and Kawhi, both edged out around 37, 38 minutes. PG shot 13 shots, very efficient. Did not shoot a lot of shots, but he was very efficient from the field. Had 20 points, plus-minus of plus 14, 2 for 3 from the line, 2 for 5 from the 3-point line. 6 steals for PG. I don't know if people actually saw that. 6 steals. The man was getting after on the defensive end. He was all up in Jordan Clarkson, we're going to talk about in a minute. But he played magnificent defense on the court. He's the best defensive player I had yesterday. So all shots at the PG. And then Kawhi, of course, was the man of the hour, 41 points. Shot 14 for 23 from the field, way over 50%, 6 for 8 from the 3-point line, 7 from the free throw line. So over 50% from the field, over 70% from the 3-point line, and at 100 from the free throw line. While playing defense, had 5 rebounds, 5 assists, plus-minus of plus 18. You had some help from our bench players such as Westbrook and Norman Powell, who both were aggressive on the offensive end. Norman Powell had 10 points. And Russell Westbrook had 5. Not shoot the ball well, but nonetheless, he did, give some good effort as far as rebounding the ball and assisting the ball. As y'all come in here and smash that like button, man, smash that like button. We're going to get into the reasons why the Clippers won this game entirely. We got 42 people here. Let's get them likes up. LA Clipper Talk is an event right now. Let's go to the Jazz, man. Let's go to the Utah Jazz, who's had our number in their arena for the last 2.5 seasons. Now, a couple things. One, Lauri Markkanen did not play. So we got to make sure we put that out there. He did not play. He's probably their best player on the team. but everybody else played. And nonetheless, they were able to, we were able to get the job done. Utah's a, crazy crowd up there, a crazy environment. So they have a lot of things going for them as far as, what they have in Utah. If we look at the, points on the Utah side versus, also the contributions that they had in their starting five, only two of their guys were in double figures in the starting five, John Collins and Keontae George, who had 15, and John had 20 points. From the jump, what I saw from the Clippers were basically they were able to shut down Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson, as y'all can see, had 6 points. This was the main point on why we won this game. Jordan Clarkson is the guy who gets hot out of nowhere. When he plays up against, us or other teams, especially when they don't have Louis Marketing. So you see that Jordan Clarkson only had 9 shots last night. So most of the shots were going to John Collins and Keontae George. Colin Sexton came off the bench with great energy. He actually helped them get back in the game in the fourth quarter, right? He tried to keep them in the game in the fourth quarter, but Kawhi Leonard, of course, came in that fourth quarter and shut all that stuff down. Sexton's a guy who I always liked his intensity and I loved his intangibles, his ability to attack the basket, his relentlessness. I think he's 6'1", right? He's a good defender as well, very intense defender. He had 13 points. THT, Taylor Horton-Tucker, had 15 points, try to keep him in the second half as well. Kelly Olynyk is another guy who gives us problems as well on the other side of the basket. He's tall, long, can stretch the floor, shoot the three. Good, versatile big. He had 13 points. Shot 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 4 for 5 from the field. Had a 3-point shot as well. Nonetheless, the Jazz tried everything in their power to stop our momentum. And of course, the reason why we were able to stop their momentum from coming back is because the guy on the screen right here, Kawhi Leonard, was saying there's no chance in hell we're losing this game, right? But let me take this off the screen so y'all can see me, right? 55 people. Let's get them likes up to 55 likes. If you guys have a comment that y'all want to drop, I don't see in the chat, make sure you guys hit that membership or y'all just hit that super chat button where y'all can drop a super chat into my comment section, right? And I'll get that, I'll get that instantly. Let me go into this. The big reason that we won the game is because of our defense and keeping the game under control, right? Let's give a shout out to our guy T-Man, Terrence Mann, for the assignment he had on Jordan Clarkson early on in the game. Jordan Clarkson shot 2 for 9 from the field, right? He had 6 points. He was getting frustrated in the first half, talking to the refs, complaining about not getting fouls called. Terrence Mann was chasing him all over those screens. He wasn't letting him get his shot off. Every time Jordan Clarkson tried to do a crab dribble on Terrence Mann by keeping him on his back, Terrence Mann would make sure he shows himself with his length, putting his hand out, looking for a block. So nonetheless, Terrence Mann really, really jumpstart the game on the defensive end, and Kawhi Leonard jumpstarted on the offensive end. That was what the anchor was starting off that game. Viska Zubac in the paint was taking over the matchup with Walker Kessler and John Collins, which I love seeing Zubac do, right, on the offensive end and the defensive end. Shout out to James Harden for once again setting up Viska Zubac in the pick and rolls multiple times. They've been working on it in practice, pre-game, post-game. They've been making sure they're on point with their pick and rolls, and you guys can see the results with James Harden and Viska Zubac. That pick and roll is looking very, very deadly. And they cannot stop it. Every time the defense corrals Zubac or tries to focus on Zubac, that opens up James Harden for either a open 3-point shot or his little floater to the basket or even a mid-range shot if he chooses to do so. It's just so many options you can run out that pick and roll. So if Zubac, I believe that's helped him a lot be more productive these last few games with the assist from James Harden. But like I said, Terrence Mann's defense on Jordan Clarkson was a big deal, followed by Paul George, and that second half was all in Jordan Clarkson. When Terrence Mann got less minutes, Paul George still has the length, he has the athleticism, and has the size to still be a very, very good defender. Of course, he's not what he was in Indiana, but that's not too far off. He's still a very, very good defender. He still can guard starting guards in this league. He has the ability. He has the instincts. He has the hands. He has all the physical gifts and measurements to be able to be a great defender still at this age. I thought Paul George was great on defensive. I thought he was the best defender on the court with his 6 steals, 20 points as well. So I just love to see PG, especially in that second half, turn up on Jordan Clarkson. And that was the key for us winning that game yesterday. I thought also, let me also bring this up. I thought Ty Lue coached a very, very solid game yesterday. I thought he did his rotations very, very good. I saw T-Man got 30 minutes. I seen that. Also, let me look at this as well so y'all can see from a nutshell. I saw that Zubac got a 42-minute, 42 minutes in the game. I still see DMPs from, PJ, Bones, Amir. We're going to have to see and watch throughout the rest of the season how that's going to, trickle out. Kobe Brown had 14 minutes. He shot 0 for 2 from the field, shot 2 shots, 3 rebounds. It's going to just come with repetition with Kobe Brown. It's safe to say that he's our backup power forward right now, or a backup forward for our team. Daniel Tice did not play as well as last night. He was sick. I don't know what he was sick with, but he was not able to play yesterday. So that gave Kobe Brown more time to actually be on the floor. So they rode with 8 guys yesterday in total, and the Utah Jazz rode with the 10-man roster. So yeah, just all around, I think Ty Lue did a good job coaching yesterday. I have to give Ty Lue credit on that. I liked what I seen. Now we gotta talk about a couple things first. So now we starting to get gel. We're 8-2 in the last 10 games. Kawhi is looking how he's looking on the offensive end. That game was ESPN publicized, and also another thing too. Nobody said nothing about this game. No content creators ain't been talking about this, and if they do, they're giving us a lot like a sly, like high five, man. That's why these dudes, man, are funny. They're not gonna give us our love and our credit until we win the championship. I prefer to just shut the hell up and stop talking about us as a whole. But that just goes to show their insecurity about our team, because they're only just waiting and hoping that we drop the ball. So they don't think they believe in our team, but they create so much content about our team, make it make sense. But nonetheless, I enjoyed watching the game yesterday. I enjoyed our camaraderie. I heard some of the post-game press conference from Kawhi. He was just hitting shots. He was in his zone. He was locked in. I heard from Ty Lue after the game. He said that, they have to limit their turnovers, which they definitely have to do that. So I was very, very, encouraged by that. But nonetheless, all around just great performance. All around great performance by the Clippers. They got to keep it up. A few things they got to clean up, of course, is they got to wait till Plumlee gets back, how they're going to do these rotations. Tice has been playing so well that you got to give him some minutes no matter what. Even if that means if you got a chance between Tice and Kobe Brown, I'm picking Daniel Tice, because Tice is more experienced. He's been in those moments, especially in the big season, the playoffs. He rebounds. He defends the rim. He's a high IQ player. He's seasoned. I just think I'd rather have Tice than Kobe Brown. But if you can find minutes for Kobe Brown to play, I'm all for it. But I think personally why he chooses Kobe Brown over, say, Amir Coffey or, whatever, is because Kobe Brown's ability to shoot the basketball. That's why we keep hearing about Ty Lue as an offensive type of coach. So those minutes that's going to Kobe Brown is well warranted because of his offensive shooting touch. Even though he's not shooting that well from the field, he'll start to make shots down as the season continues. But they got to figure out these rotations, and they got to make sure defensively, half court, they've been great. They got to continuously have that pressure. What I was seeing them switching on screens, being active, being long, fighting over screens, talking, all that stuff play within one another. All of it. You know what I'm saying? And you got Kawhi, when he's making shots, bro, when he's making shots like how he was making yesterday, that just again shows how lethal he is, man, how technical he is, how strong he is, how he doesn't make mistakes. You know what I'm saying, down the stretch of games. You just give him the ball, catching in spots, and it's pretty much a wrap. So I'm gonna have to, let y'all in and let me hear what y'all have to say about this, man, because I feel like it was just an all-around great game from the Clippers. Again, we got the Portland Trailblazers on Monday, which we should win, and we got the Sacramento Kings again on Tuesday in a back-to-back. Golden State Thursday, and I think Saturday we have I don't know what we have next Saturday, but I know it's a good team, so we just have to make sure that we come ready to play. So I'm gonna jump this StreamYard right now. Drop the link. Go do something. Shab 9000, what's good? What's good, Shab 9000? What's good with you? He said, what are your thoughts on Russ's new role? Although he seems not to be happy, he's been pretty effective with him. Do you believe the Clippers will stand power and make? I think his role is cool. I just don't think that. I think his role is cool. I just think that right now, he has to get used to it. He's been very effective in that role. That's the reason why I wanted him to start, and over James Harden. Let me let some people in. What's good, Bruce?
What's up, BJ? What's up, everybody? I hope you guys have a good Saturday. It's very sunny where I am. It was very sunny last night for the Clippers. I know a lot of Kawhi fans were saying, like The Rock, if you smell what the claw is cooking, it was a good game. Kawhi had a good game. There was nobody on the Jazz, to check him, to guard him. I'm still not satisfied. I want more. I want more. And looking at the schedule, Clippers should win all those games. They should win all those games. And as I was saying a few lives ago, the Nuggets are not that good. And I'm looking at the other teams in the West. The West is for the Clippers to lose. The West is for the Clippers to lose. The food is ready. Been ready for years. The Clippers need to sit at the table and eat. So that's what I'm gonna say.
For sure. We go to Herm, and then I'm gonna go to Bass. What's up, Herm?
Man, salute BJ, salute Bruce, salute man, salute everybody in the chat. Well, good win last night. Kawhi Leonard had one of his better shooting days. And the realest, you say you want to see him get 50. That was his best chance last night. So if he didn't get it last night, I don't see him getting it. But they did what they're supposed to do. I think if I'm a Clipper fan, this is what we're supposed to do against teams like this. We're not supposed to play around. Let's get them out the way early, and let's just get the job done. So it's really nothing to be overly impressed about. They just took care of business, did what they're supposed to do. If you guys look at them as a team that can win the title, you should never be satisfied. You should just be like, we took care of business. Let's move on to the next and take care of some more business. And today, when you got championship expectations, you don't have to overanalyze the game. You don't have to really put a lot of emphasis on it. They did what they're supposed to do against a team that's really not good. So I wasn't impressed. Good game though by Kawhi. One of his better showings this season. That was a complete game from him. But overall, though, it's not impressive. They did what they're supposed to do, and let's see if they can string along more wins in a row. Bruce feel like they got a favorable schedule. Let's see they take care of business. Until then, I'm really make a big deal about it, especially if we look at them as one of the better teams in the NBA and analyzing them like a real deal, legit contender. So if you're looking at the team like that, you shouldn't be impressed. You should be like, we did what we supposed to do. That's my quick thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Let's go with my man Mass. What's good, Mass?
What's up, fellas? My guy Herm, BJ. I kind of echoed the same things Herm just said. Honestly, I'm not impressed. Clippers played 21 games this season. I think Kawhi's had probably 4 or 5 good games based off who he is and what you guys expect of him. Other than that, he's been mediocre and he's been subpar. In those 21 games, I mean, he's only had about 4 or 5 really like Kawhi type games. So, you played Utah last night on a Friday night. Good win. Utah's been failing. I don't think Lauri Markkanen played last night, right? Zubac played well. It was a good win. He shot 14 for 23. Just an all-around good game, and it's okay to praise these type of things, while they're happening. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think, like Herman said, the bigger picture is postseason basketball and making a deep postseason run and trying to gain some consistency with this team. Homeboy up top said the Denver Nuggets aren't that good. I mean, when you say things like that, then it's just, come on, man, this is crazy. Whoop-de-doo. Denver lost 2 games in a row. Joker had 2 bad games. I mean, what? I mean, is the sky falling? I mean, it's the NBA. I mean, last time I checked, Denver is still a few games over 500. The Clippers are what, 10 or 11 and 10, 10 and 11. So, I mean, you tell me who's mediocre. And so, again, for the Clippers, it comes down to being consistent, playing consistent offense, playing consistent defense. I did like the fact that most of the guys for the Clippers shot the ball 50% or better, except for James Harden and Terrence Mann. But like Zubac shot it well, George shot it well, obviously Kawhi shot it well. Russ went 2 for 7, but that's not a big deal. Powell went 4 for 11. I just feel like, as Clipper fans, this team does not deserve the benefit of the doubt just yet. You can't get too high, you can't get too low. I think we should stay even kill. And I said it last time, BJ. Teams like LA, Lakers, Clippers, Phoenix, Boston, and Milwaukee, and with the Golden State inside there as well. Their measuring stick is not the regular season; it's the postseason. And so I'm not going to get too high on these wins and losses. Even if the Clippers would have lost last night, I mean, they're judged in the postseason. So, I mean, but good win. Kawhi had a great shooting night. I will say this though, before you move on, he seemed like he's getting his legs back. He looks a little bit more lively out there. There's definitely a bounce in his step. And the main thing is his shot doesn't look as flat, I mean, I don't think he has the best shooting form or the best shot per se, but his shot can be flat at times. And that's come from, the legs and his core. So he's shooting the ball better. He's getting to his spots better. And last night, he shot the 3 ball very well last night. But listen, man, I mean, on to the next, man. Consistency, bro. Consistency is the key with this team.
It's the NBA when the Denver Nuggets lose, but when the Clippers lose, it's the end of the world.
But the Denver Nuggets deserve the benefit of the doubt.
Right, exactly.
You got to remember, Bruce. And you got to remember, Bruce. They actually started off slow last year, and they didn't pick it up till around Christmas. So you got to keep that in mind as well. So Denver did the same damn thing last year.
I mean, they're the champions. They get that benefit of the doubt. The Clippers don't get no benefit of the doubt. Kawhi played 1 game in the conference finals in the Clippers jersey. Like, he deserves no benefit of the doubt until he does it. Like, stop it, Bruce. This is crazy.
It's the NBA. The Denver Nuggets could lose in the first round. It's the NBA.
I'll make a bet with you on that right now.
No, man. Unlike you guys, I love my money. So,
all right. I stop talking that dumb shit.
Okay.
Kawhi do look lively, though, fellas. I'm not going to lie, though, man. I'm not going to lie. This version of Kawhi Leonard, when he's doing this and the jump shots falling, woof. I mean, he's a top 1-2 player in the league when he's playing at this level. I mean, we can't dispute that. I mean, what we saw last night, that's a top 1, 2, 3 player in the league. That version of Kawhi Leonard. So let's see if that continues.
For sure. As y'all come in and smash this like button, man. 56 people in the.
And I agree, man. I agree with that.
Let me go with Mingle Jester. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man? See, look, man. I don't know why people be coming up with this dumbass shit talking about who teams are measured in the postseason. Motherfucker, you do got to get through the regular season to make it to the postseason. I don't know why people say that. Listen, man, if your team not doing good in the regular season, bro, you're not going to do too much in the postseason either. You got to get it together in the postseason, in the regular season to make it to the postseason. See, my thing is, my thing is they got to the Clippers got to get their chemistry down and everything, and everybody got to get it together. You know, Kawhi got to start getting his legs. Paul George got to start getting his legs. They got to get prepared for the postseason. You don't skip the regular season and go straight to the postseason. It doesn't work like that. For the most part, it doesn't work like that. You heard what Herm just said. Herm said they picked it up around Christmas. So that means they were doing good in the second half of the regular season. And then when they got to the postseason, they was just killing teams. That's the Denver Nuggets. So what I'm saying is the regular season does matter. If Herm just said what he just said. You see what I'm saying?
So damn, man, he took a shot at you, man.
I ain't taking a shot at nobody. What I'm saying is I hear a lot of people. No, I ain't saying the only one that say that. It's a lot of people say that. I judge team on the playoff. You got to get through the regular season before you get to the playoffs. Am I right?
But man's at a point to where that you got to be even killed because you haven't seen consistent play from the Clippers all year. Really, they only 11-10, and they beat a team that they supposed to beat. If you measure the Clippers,
I get what you're saying.
Measuring them at a certain level.
But Herm, I get what you're saying. But my point is,
you're not going to overreact. Go back. Okay, we did what we supposed to do.
Herm, I get what you're saying.
String along 8 to 10 wins in a row. That's when we
listen at yourself talk. Listen at what you're saying. You're saying you have to be even keeled. And so basically you're saying string together a bunch of wins, win in the regular season. That's what we're talking about. So if you ain't measuring teams by the regular season, then what does 10 wins in a row matter? You see what I'm saying? You got to listen to what you're saying before you start talking.
I know Thomas wants to go, and so if BJ doesn't mind, just real quick, Mingo, I mean, everything you're saying, I mean, you're factually correct, but we do know that certain teams are judged differently, fair or unfair. And so the Clippers aren't going to be judged in the postseason. They're going to be judged in the playoffs. And it just is what it is, bro. I don't understand what you don't understand about that. But go ahead.
I get what you're saying, okay, teams. But if you don't make it through the regular season, how are you going to get judged in the playoffs?
You're going back to the same argument, man. I understand what you're saying. I get it. But we all know certain teams are judged on a different scale. Look, listen, man, nobody's judging the Orlando Magic the way they judge the Clippers. Okay? They're just not. Okay? The Clippers are expected to make a deep postseason run. And so I'm going to judge them in the postseason. Period. I'm not going to get too high or low during regular season wins. Now, listen, we can come in, we can praise, we can critique during the season because it's good for debate and podcasts. But we all know when it's money time, bro, that's when I'm going to judge some of these few teams that have championship aspirations. That's all I'm saying, man. That's it. Because I'm going to hold a high standard that we all should carry. That's all.
And plus, Mingle, the Clipper fan base, if you were a Clipper fan, Kawhi fan, you should expect this shit. You should be even killed when you see this type of shit because you expect greatness from your team and from your favorite player. So that's all we basically saying, bro. Last night, that's what you're supposed to see. That's what you're supposed to see. We took care of that. Let's take care of these next 6 to 8 games. Let's win these in a row. That's when you see who's greater. Now, when you challenge yourselves to win 10 in a row, 12 in a row, when you consistently do that on a regular basis throughout the season.
Let me go to Sean real quick. 66 people. Let's get them likes up, man. 66 likes. Some likes up. What's good, Sean?
What's good, cuzzo? What's good, chat? Good, panel.
Hey, is that Sean or Thomas? Your name Thomas, right?
Yeah, it's Thomas.
Okay. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Okay. I didn't
Sean
know.
is Thomas. It's the same thing.
Yeah. So, BJ, we're gonna take this. We're gonna take this required list that they keep extending on to week after week. As we start gelling and whooping everybody's ass, we're gonna take this required list, and we're just gonna keep adding to the bottom of it. Right, so they wanted to see, all right, Terrence Mann started, he just won 1 game, right? All right, can he win 2? They wanted to see 2, then all right, now that don't count, we need to see 3. Now we see 3, that don't count, we need to see 4. So now, then we go, well, let's see some consistency. So with Terrence Mann started, we 8-3. So we get to the 8-3 point, now it's like, okay, well, all right, 8-3 don't count. So it all started out with, okay, y'all beat this team, but this team don't count. All right, so go beat this team. All right, we go beat that team, and then that don't count. Go beat this team, and this don't count. It's that's all, this is gonna be a never-ending list. And when they win the first championship this year, BJ, they're gonna say, all right, now you need to win 4. But everybody else's standards is gonna be, all right, y'all just need to make this and that and this, that, and the third. But when it comes to the Clippers, that's how you know everybody's scared of them. When it comes to the Clippers, the list just grows all year long, right? Can y'all beat this team? All right, well, y'all beat them. No, wait a minute, time out. That nigga can't take that back. Let's do this. But it is what it is. We whooping ass and taking names with it, and that's what we gonna do because that's all needs to happen. And the good thing about all this is James Harden just now even half-ass looking comfortable. Terrence Mann like he just now got healthy last night. I thought he been healthy, but that man looked explosive last night. So that ankle been hindering him. It's all coming around. And Kawhi does this every year, BJ. That's another standard they put on the list. Kawhi is only averaging 19 points. He not doing this and that, right? So then he comes out and he averages 21 points for the next 3 games. Well, that don't matter. I asked him to raise his average. He raised his average, but when he raises his average, it don't matter, right? Kawhi does this every year. Same old tired stories, same old lame roasting jokes. Okay, well, Kawhi is averaging this now. He's starting to put these type of games, back-to-back games. Well, that don't. Nah, wait a minute. We don't need his consistency no more, right? We just need him to stay healthy. So now we start out with beating this team, beating that team. You see how the list grow, BJ? No matter what you do, they're gonna keep hating, and that's what haters do when they terrified of your ass. Kawhi's starting to get his legs on him. We about to go on this run, and we're above 500. And guess what, BJ? You know how they keep roasting our record? Oh, you just 500, this and that. You know what 3rd and 4th place is? Them bitches lost 9 games. We have been 2 games off 34th seed. So everybody doing the same thing the Clippers done, BJ. The difference is we've been forming into shape. We getting players back that we didn't have. We didn't have James Harden. We didn't have Terrence Mann. We're hurt. We Plumlee ain't even back yet. We starting to gel and it's coming around. But as usual, the biggest concern is Ty Lue gonna play the right firepower on defense versus the right firepower on opposing offense? And he's looking like he might be leaning toward that. And that don't mean I got a whole lot of faith in Ty. I still, but he is showing signs. And much as I give that man hell, I got to give him his props when he's starting to play the right people at the right time. And that closing lineup is starting to look real nasty on offense. But, it's a long season, but 2 games out of 3rd place. I didn't realize we was that close to 3rd place. But we 2 games out of 3rd place in the loss column. Denver's on a losing streak. Phoenix on a losing streak. But, them boys can lose all they want to. Ain't nobody going to say nothing. But, again, it just goes back to the standard and the terrified, scary tactics that these people have of who Kawhi Leonard is. But it's all coming around, BJ. I got a lot to do with my mom. I just got in town. I got to go see my dad. I wanted to drop by, kill the narratives and kill the myths and kill the hate going on. The Clippers are 8-3. Terrence Mann starts this year. They 10-2 last year. We're on an 18-5 run with Terrence Mann to start lineup. That's called consistency, BJ. But I got to go. I'll holler at you later on the phone. But the haters gonna hate. We will be in the playoffs. We will be in the Western Conference Finals. We will be in the NBA Finals. And I'll be back later on the next show where I got more time. I don't got too much time. So I got to leave out tomorrow night. So great show. Salute to everybody. I'll holler at y'all.
Salute.
Here's my thing though. Why somebody gonna be scared of a team? They haven't proven shit since they formed. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Nobody should be fearing a team that really hasn't proven anything. So now y'all can play the underdog card because you guys are underdogs, and you guys do got a lot to prove. And you guys in the championship a buzz season. This is all or nothing season right here. Cause this the 5th year this shit been going on. This is all or nothing. So this championship of buzz, the Clippers don't win. It's the end of the Clipper run. Guys gonna be gone. You ain't gonna have the same team coming back next year. So it's a lot riding on this shit. So at the end of the day, they took care of business. Let's see they gonna create some consistency.
I agree with what you and Mass have been saying. Like Clippers have not proven anything. They're being judged for because it's championship or bust. But can the Clippers or Clippers fans enjoy this win? Can we enjoy this win? Can we try to be positive? I mean, we cannot predict. We cannot jump in the future to be in the finals now. We have to put blocks and blocks and blocks until we build the house.
Oh, well, of course you can enjoy the win. I mean, and I like what you just said, Bruce, when you said we can't jump into the finals because Thomas wants to put Kawhi in the finals when Kawhi ain't even played one conference finals game in the Clippers jersey. You know, he puts a lot of responsibilities and a lot of praise on Terrence Mann's shoulders. So let me get the show. So James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George, and Terrence Mann and Zubac start. So this team goes as Terrence Mann goes. I mean, that's how Thomas makes it seem. Terrence Mann is a bona fide role player. And he using words like he was explosive last night. What are you talking about, bro? Terrence Mann played his role last night, and he had a good all-around floor game. Whoop-dee-doo. I can find a Terrence Mann on a variety of different teams in this association, right? And again, yeah, y'all can praise the win. That's cool. I mean, again, praise it. But, I mean, this is crazy, man. Like, again, I mean, Kawhi ain't even been to a conference finals yet with the Clippers jersey. And y'all just going to, well, not you guys, but Thomas is going to put him right in the finals. All right, man. That's cool. All right.
What's up, Kirk?
What's going on, BJ? What's going on, chat? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, what's good?
What's good, man? I forget what that dude's name is, but I mean, I'm gonna talk about the Clippers, but Kawhi hasn't been in the conference finals for the Clippers, yes, but he has been in multiple conference finals, so that's not the. I don't think it's going to be an issue if he does go to a conference finals. It's not about the team; it's about have you been there multiple times. He's been there multiple times,
So you living off the past then?
I'm gonna talk about that with y'all.
What?
No, I'm gonna talk about
what you
what.
do. Well, what else can we? Well, hold on. What else can we judge by? If we gotta go by your resume.
Thank you, sir.
Come on, man. Herb, don't do that.
It doesn't
Nah,
matter.
but end of the day, what have you done for me lately? Ever since Kawhi Leonard's been in the Clipper form, he hasn't done it. So why you guys trying to live off the past? He ain't done shit in the Clipper uniform. He hasn't done shit.
Fine. That's fine. But you know basketball, Herb, don't you? You played, right?
BJ, I don't want to hear that shit. He ain't done shit in the Clipper uniform. Y'all stop denying that bullshit.
I'm asking you a simple question. Have you played basketball?
Yes, I played basketball, BJ. What the fuck they got to do with Kawhi doing something in the Clipper uniform?
I want to talk to you as a hooper. I want to talk to you as a hooper. Like, we're going to talk as a hooper right now. When you watch Kawhi Leonard at his peak, because Mass at least got this. I respect Mass for this. He's a top 2, top 3 player when he sees that on the court. I respect Mass for actually saying that. I'm going to see if you say the same thing. When you watch what you saw last night and you got that on your team, what else is the team supposed to say when they got that on their team?
BJ, I'm not judging. I'm not going to judge that damn performance of last night to come up with an assumption that he's a top 2, 3 player in the league. You are out your damn mind for asking me a question like that. He is not a top 2, 3 player in the league. He's not like that. He got a lot to prove. And today, show me.
Man, hold on. He got a lot to prove. What does he have to prove? What does he have to prove? He is who he is. Just like KD is who he is. Steph Curry is who he is.
Let me get this straight.
They are who they are, man.
Now, let me get this straight, BJ. So you tell me you guys put Kawhi Leonard on a pedestal, on this high pedestal, like he get tie his shoes with LeBron James and Kevin Durant. But ever since he's been in the Clipper uniform, he hasn't even been to a conference finals. And you guys still expect us to kiss his ass and hold on to that high standard.
I got a question.
That's what I'm asking.
Well, I got a question.
That's crazy.
Where the fuck is KD?
I need my 17.
Where the fuck KD been since he's left Golden State?
Not a motherfucking where?
Exactly. Shut your ass.
I mean, technically, Kawhi wasn't when he had the Clippers uniform. He was in the Clippers. Was he still in the roster?
Exactly.
If you say he didn't play in conference finals for the Clippers, He didn't play, but he was on the roster when the Clippers were in conference finals.
Big Ben.
But
So
Herm knows though.
truthfully,
You know,
when he had a Clippers uniform, he was still in the roster when the Clippers were in the conference finals. So he was in the conference
that's
finals.
facts. But Herm knows exactly how he's gonna play. That's the crazy part. He
Yeah,
knows
that's what I'm
exactly
saying.
how he's gonna play.
Herm needs to stop with that dumb shit. You know who the nigga
I
That's
mean,
is.
all we're saying, though.
how much dumb are you
It's
guys trying
dumb
to
as
say he's
fuck.
the elite player in the association? What has he proven since he's been in the Clipper uniform to be a top 3 player? What has he
Look it
done
up.
to be
Look it
considered a
up.
top 3 player?
Look it up. Look it up. Because
And
Maz
nigga,
already
he
said
ain't
it.
done shit to prove he a top 3 player.
Maz already said it for you, man. Everybody on this
Nah,
panel.
man, no.
Maz
Maz
said
didn't
it.
already
Maz
say
said it.
nothing.
Yeah, let me
Maz
go.
said,
Don't
if
put
you
words
still
in
get
Maz mouth.
I'm not stupid. Hey, everybody in this chat, did y'all hear Maz? I'm gonna let Maz ask that question.
Yeah.
Maz, when you saw what you saw last night, what did you say he's on in this league?
But
I mean, from a basketball standpoint, what I saw last night, that version of Kawhi Leonard, lively, legs, look healthy, the bounce in the step, the jump shot falling, 3-ball falling, active defensively, rebounding, engaged, showing aggression, right? Yeah, I mean, that's the top 1, 2, 3 player that we all are used to seeing in this league.
check out
And
my Reggie. My Reggie way better than his. My
if
shit
you get
straight from Charlie and
That's all
04.
I'm
Let me
that's
go,
all I'm
BJ.
saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we gotta give the Clippers all the, I'm just saying when you watch down on the floor, that's a top 2, top 3 player in this league. I don't give a fuck what Herm
I
say.
agree. Let me
Go
go,
ahead, Kurt.
BJ.
Go
This
ahead,
ain't the
Kurt.
same Reggie. No, the hell
Look,
it
I
ain't. You a
mean,
lying ass nigga. I got my shit from Tier 1.
oh, Lord.
Hold on. Go ahead,
Cuz,
Kurt.
like we said, Cuz got mute, bro. You gotta mute your background, homie.
Yeah, I already muted him. My bad.
But
Go
when
ahead,
I
Kurt.
make that statement, guys, I mean, there's a caveat there too, though. I mean, when I make that statement, that's last night, but I keep using the word consistent.
I hear what you're saying.
And so if Kawhi gives that to us consistently, then I can put him in that category. But he's not that right now. But I'm just saying what we saw last night, that's the version. And guess what? He ain't got to score 41 points. He can score 27, 7-7 and still be just as dominant. I'm just saying that's the version of Kawhi the Clippers need to make their deep postseason run and have a chance at winning a championship.
I totally agree with
version
him.
don't show up, y'all got no chance.
That's understandable. I could take that.
That's a great answer.
Kurt. Go ahead, Kurt.
Yeah, that's all I was saying right there about what Herm was said or whatever he was talking about the conference finals. But like y'all just said, Clippers had a slow start, but of course they're gonna have a slow start because James Harden joined the team. So what you said? What they're 8-3, BJ, with James Harden? I mean, 8-3 the last 11 games,
8
like that.
8-3 with Terrence Mann starting.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously, I think we all knew Terrence Mann, and when we talk about Terrence Mann, we don't talk about him as being a top 5 player in the league. We just say he does little things. And if Terrence Mann was on another team, he actually would thrive a lot better than when he's on the Clippers.
That's cap. He's not even better than Caleb Moore.
He's taken like, to be honest with you, Terrence Mann's taken like 2-3 back seats to the Clippers. Like I'm just being honest with you. But other than that, Clippers look. I mean, they're going to be okay. I mean, let's just be honest. They just have to be healthy. And I agree with what's his name, Maz said about Kawhi. He has to be consistent, but we all know that he just takes back seats in the regular season. But he knows that right now he has to put his foot in the throttle, and that's why we're seeing Kawhi actually play, like amping it up right now. And plus he hasn't really been injured since the beginning of the playoffs. And I mean, not this year technically, but yeah, he's getting into his basketball form. That's all we're seeing. And PG, he has slow starts, so I'm not worried about PG. I mean, as long as Kawhi is gonna, put his foot in the throttle, still play as Kawhi, then Clippers are gonna be okay. I think they're second in defense, something like that. I mean, their defense
top five.
I mean, let's be honest, the defense is really that's what's really impressive to me about the Clippers. It's not the offense, it's the defense. So their defense is right there, bro. So I'm not really worried about the Clippers other than health. I mean, that's just to be honest, that's the only problem with the Clippers. But I will say that the West is very competitive. So I mean, I just know the West they tough. And I was watching the Thunder the other night. The Thunder are right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Thunder, they tough. So I mean,
so we go to
phone in here. Call him.
What's good? What's good, Unc?
What's up, man?
What's
What's
that?
what's going on? And just thought I'd listen to you. Just thought I'd jump on before I do my live. Man, y'all let Herb and Mars come here with that bullshit, that stream hopping hypocrite bullshit. Now, Mars,
I didn't
you
say anything
said,
crazy today, Tone. I've been
oh yes,
fair as it
yes you
can be.
did, yes you
No, I
did, and
didn't.
I'm ready to tell you what you said
All right, well,
crazy.
go ahead.
You said now when it came, let's start with Denver. It don't mean nothing. They lost 2 games. Whoop we do. It don't mean nothing. Because that's Denver, right? It don't mean nothing. Clippers lost 1 goddamn game. You motherfuckers over there on Ticket Stream, on Mookie Stream, on everybody, Showtime Stream, everybody dug in the goddamn Clippers because they lost 1 game. So how come if Clippers lose 1 game, or let's go 2 games, is the end of the world? It's done. Their season over. But if
Because they're
Denver,
not
hold
Denver.
on, bro. Hold on. I'm just showing you your hypocrisy.
Oh, okay.
But if Denver lose 2 games, oh, that don't mean nothing. They just lose 2
Thank
games.
you.
Because it's the regular season. Oh, they didn't pick up until
Why you
after
say,
Christmas. Until
Big Tone, you messed up, Big Tone.
No, I didn't mess up nothing. I'm just showing
Because you the nigga that say you don't care about it.
No, but see, it's
Go
not
ahead.
about
Go
me.
ahead, Unc.
Hold on, listen to me. Listen to me. This is not about Miami or me. I am showing the hypocrisy when it comes to Clippers. So this is not me. I'm just what I heard before I got on the hypocrisy. When you on Showtime, when you on Mookie, when you on Ticket, when Clippers lose, I don't care how they lose. Kawhi didn't play, whatever the case may be. When they lose, is the end of the world. They don't have no chance. They're done, whatever the case may be. But when Denver lose, when Lakers lose, oh, they just down because somebody was hurt on the Lakers didn't have all their players, or it's always an excuse when it's the teams that you're defending.
Clippers got to go 82-0, Big Tone.
And that's all I'm saying.
You want to know something? You want to know?
Why? Oh no, go ahead and finish, man. Stop interrupting this man.
Yeah. So
You ain't say nothing to the realest.
Hold
No,
on.
because you've been doing all show.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
but
I haven't.
Look, nephew Herm is Herm. So I'm not even really addressing Herm, but I'm talking about Mars, because Mars just really it was so blatant that the hypocrisy with Mars was so blatant that this is why I jumped on. And because you say I'm not going which come Clippers, and what they won last night, they should have won. That's they beat whoever they beat. Oh, they bottom tier or whatever the case may be, they're supposed to be. But it's just, I swear to you, it's just funny. Now I know it's the game. It's the stream hopping game. I get it. I know it. But it is something about Clippers.
Yeah, you left your phone over here, Jay.
It is something about the Clippers that y'all just seem to go extra mile. Okay, I can somewhat agree with you with the roster that they have. They should have did more, or whatever the case may be. That's a fair assessment, and But when you play the hypocrisy game, that's what gets me, because y'all do it with Miami. But I get it. But when you play the hypocrisy game, when you say, because Clippers won last night and won impressively, basically blew a damn, you know what I'm saying? It don't mean nothing when they win. Oh, that's just what it's supposed to be, y'all. But when they lose, is the end of the world. When it's the team or player that you like, they lose 2-3 games in a row. Oh, they're just down. It don't mean nothing. It's regular season. All I'm asking you do is make that make sense in the hypocrisy side of it, bro. That's it. I mean, if you don't like Clippers, you don't like Clippers. I get it. I mean, that's fair, man. Like I say, all that is fair game. All that is fair game when you don't like them. Y'all know how I do.
But Tom, why would you do that if you're trolling though?
No, but
you wouldn't go that route if you're trolling, right?
That's true.
But here's the thing. Like when it comes down, when I see a team start off slow, the Miami Heat for the first half of the season have been probably one of the most mediocre teams in the NBA. But guess what? I'm gonna give Miami Heat benefit of the doubt because they always turn it on from the second half to the playoffs. So if Miami is down bad or doing bad, I'm not gonna really critique Miami because this is what Miami normally do. They start off slow and they pick up around the All-Star break into the playoffs. That's the Miami Heat. That's been the Miami Heat for the last 5 years. So in the day, Miami deserves benefit of the doubt if they start off slow. Denver Nuggets actually do the same thing. They start off slow in the first half, but they pick it up in the second half, just like
So do the
Miami
Clippers.
Heat
They've been
do.
doing it for the last 3 years.
Now, but the Clippers don't deserve no praise because the Clippers been champions, so-called favorites for the past 4 years, because this is the 5th year. The past 4 years they were favorites, and they haven't did what they supposed to do. So why I'm gonna praise them and give them benefit of the doubt, and they basically been underachieving for
See,
the last 4 years.
this is the hypocrisy that Unk's talking about. Now watch
Why
this.
the Suns get the benefit of the doubt? Why the
Kirk, watch
Suns
this.
get the benefit of the
Hey,
doubt?
the realest, watch this. This is where I have to agree with Thomas on this shit. You saw what Herm said. He said they ain't did what they supposed to do. How about you finish the story on why they ain't did what they supposed to do?
That's part of the game, though, BJ. So
Man, I don't want to hear that dumb
no
shit.
matter
You a
You
fucking
scared to
Miami
say
been
it.
Herm,
You
hurt.
you a
scared to say
No,
it.
troll,
the
man.
Miami
You a
You
Heat
scared to
has
say
troll,
it.
the
Herm.
It's
Miami
all
Heat has
You
good.
a
had
It's
injuries.
troll,
all
man.
Even the
good. You
Nuggets has
scared to
had
say it.
BJ,
injuries.
You
BJ,
Every
scared
man,
to
you
team in
got
the NBA has
Hey,
BJ,
had
BJ.
injuries.
hey, the
So
real.
I
I
don't want
told
to
you
hear
stop
about the
fucking with this
BJ.
nigga, man.
injuries.
Stop
Hey,
fucking
man,
with this
hell
nigga, the
yeah.
realest.
Man, hell yeah, I ain't fucking with you no more, Herm. You a disappointment, man. You a
No,
Stop fucking
fucking
with
Miami,
that nigga,
Miami
disappointment,
man.
Heat
man.
best
Come
scorer
on,
been
man.
hurt every year.
Come on, man.
They ain't
No,
make
get the
no
fuck out of
damn
here.
excuses when Tyler Hero
BJ,
been
you
hurt.
got
They
two of the
keep
America
balling and they
most
somehow make a
wanted
deep
fucking
run every
trolls over
year.
Oh,
here,
it's all
man.
good.
That's
It's
You
the
all
got
good.
difference.
two of
That's
man.
the
Come on,
difference.
It's
man.
all good.
No,
It's all
man.
good.
Come on. Hell no. Hell no, Herm. Hell no. No.
Well, Gorillas, if you want me to kiss y'all ass, man, it's
We
gonna
don't
be a
want you to
cold
kiss
day in
our
hell
ass.
before I
We
do.
don't
It's
want
gonna
you
be
to
a
kiss our
cold day
ass.
in hell before
We
I
just
do.
want you to be
And
fair.
Big Tone and them deserve credit because end of the day, Tyler Hero been hurt. That's the best scorer on the Miami Heat team.
Shut your ass up. Hey,
Yeah,
So,
nigga
hey,
capping ass
when is
nigga.
let me ask my uncle something. Let me ask Unc something.
Mm-hmm.
Tone, Uncle Tone,
Mm-hmm.
is Tyler Hero on the same level as Kawhi Leonard?
Oh no, he's not on the same
So why
level.
the fuck would you say Tyler Hero gets hurt the same thing as Kawhi Leonard hurt? Herm, shut your stupid ass up.
Nah, but Tyler Hero is that guy from
But
Miami. If you
yeah,
understand the
man, get the
Miami
hell
hold
out of
culture,
no,
yeah,
Tyler
man.
Hero
hold
is
on,
very
No.
vital to their success.
right.
Herm, you
Hold on.
talk shit about the Heat too, man.
No,
Yeah, we
I
know. That's what
actually
I told
don't.
you.
Yes,
But
you do,
but
man.
but I see. Look, no, he's not on the level far as individuality, but he's on that same level as far as uh, being productive and bringing something to the team. His value is very key to the team. Not as an individual is he better than Kawhi as an individual, but when a Tyler Hero who's before he went down averaging 25 points, let's just take last year. Tyler, again, that's why I keep telling all these suckers. Tyler Hero before he went down last year was, in the playoffs, was averaging 20 points. Victor O, before he went down, he was on the rise. He was averaging 14. So that's 34 points off the scoreboard with Denver. Denver didn't beat us like y'all think they beat us. They beat us on the average of 30, probably 11 points if you average it out, probably 10. So that's 34 points off the board that Miami injury throughout the whole finals. So Tyler Hero productivity that we needed was very vital that we didn't have because of his injury. So, but when you talk about individual, of course, Tyler is not there on a Kawhi. But when you talk about what he brings to the Miami Heat team, and he's no longer there, and we need him at that pivot moment. Yes, Tyler Hero, you can say he's on the Kawhi level because that 20, 25 points we need. Even if Jimmy have a 35, 40-point game, we still need that, especially when you're talking about the finals and all, you know what I'm saying? So as far as team, he's on Kawhi level, what he brings to our team and the points that he brings. But if you talk about individual, man, no, we know Tyler ain't on no damn Kawhi level. I mean, come on, let's just be real. But to a team, Yes, Child is very vital. He's damn near the same, almost the same, because what he does and what he brings to the table and what he draws the defense to make
Playing
because
floor
they have
spacing.
to do right. He is very vital. So
I
in that
disagree.
aspect.
And they've been making deep runs without Tyler Hero. Miami didn't use Tyler Hero injury as an excuse. They kept balling. So BJ,
I'll
I
put
don't
it.
want to put no contest
I
behind it.
kind
You
of
still had
disagree
a
with
good
that though.
roster
Tyler
because
Hero
y'all still had a good
But let
roster.
me
did not
ask.
get the
Let
same
me
production.
go
Y'all
to.
still had a great roster.
Let me go to because this nigga Herm gonna keep capping. I respect him. I don't respect that nigga Herm. You a patrol. I'm gonna kick your ass today on this debate too, boy. The real
Man,
story
you
is, man.
easy work because you're too emotional.
Is
That's
that
why I
today?
got you
And what time is
already
that?
because you're
This
too
nigga
emotionally
talk about
invested.
he talk about every
You
stream
already beat. You
he
already beat.
every stream this nigga I gotta hear it from the realest say this nigga making a stream about us. Every goddamn stream on
No,
over there
I
on TV
don't. See, y'all
channel.
don't talk.
Yes, you
I
do,
didn't do a
Harm.
stream
Every
on
Yes, you
y'all
stream,
do,
fucking
yesterday.
Harm.
stream,
I
nigga.
beat
Yes, you
Giannis
do,
and the
I don't
Harm.
Milwaukee
go over
Bucks
there.
Yes, you
yesterday.
do, Harm. Yes, you
The
do,
I'm
man. Hey,
going.
hey, Harm.
realest.
You
Why
a
you
disappointment,
ain't tell
man.
BJ about my Milwaukee Bucks stream then, nigga?
But
I did one of the
I
Milwaukee Bucks
I
yesterday.
just
You don't
had
tell
to,
BJ that, nigga. So
but
shut
I
your
just
ass up with that
Harm, you a
reporting shit, nigga.
disappointment, man.
hold on,
You a
hold on.
disappointment. You a
I
Nigga,
disappointment.
don't be the police and report me, nigga. Don't be
hold on,
undercover, nigga.
hold on, her.
Jump on the panel then.
I just
Harm,
had to
Harm.
point out that hypocrisy with Mars, because Mars do that. See, we know Herm, so I ain't even nephew
Can I
Herm. I ain't
respond to
even Herm.
that, please?
But
After you done,
yeah,
Big
you
Tone?
can respond because
Okay.
that what you said was a pure the hypocrisy, and you know it.
I'm
You
gonna be
say
fast
one
in mine.
thing
And
on the
salute
stream,
BJ.
and then you
Salute Big
come and
Tone.
say another thing, bro.
Salute.
You can't say that Kawhi and them when Clippers lose, oh, it's the end of the world. But then when BJ and them call you out on Denver and any other team, they're losing. Then you say when them teams, oh, that's just how they
Yeah, I
do.
got you, man. Just let
You
me
feel
Hey,
respond
me?
hey,
to you real
hold on,
quick.
And then
hold
All
on,
right, go
Mars.
ahead.
Hold on, Mars.
Okay.
Hey, the Suns lost last night. Harm, where that video at? Where that
Yes.
video at?
but Big Tone, I got a quick question for you, Dip up out of here. I got a
Wait,
quick question.
Hey, I jumped on BJ stream to support. That's why I ain't dropped the video.
No,
But I
you
really
didn't.
want to
I mean,
cook the
No,
nuggets.
you didn't come to
I
support.
really want to cook the nuggets though.
He a
No.
troll.
But the realest,
He a
the
get the
troll.
realest.
fuck out of here,
Nah, the
man.
realest. My
Get
next
the fuck
video
out of
gonna be on the
here.
nuggets though.
Oh, man.
The realest. My next video gonna be on the nuggets though.
Let me know when I can go, BJ.
Let me go. Let me let the realest go, and
Yeah,
then I'm
that's
gonna let
cool.
Kobe go.
BJ, man, I
The
don't even
realest.
got shit. BJ, I don't got shit to say, man. Go ahead, man. Hey,
Go.
hey,
Let me
good
go,
win,
man.
good win last night. The Clippers, hey, like Thomas said it, man. You can't win with these dudes. You're not gonna win with them because, like I say, if it's gonna be an excuse every way, man. It is what it is. Like I say, Thomas can't put Kawhi in the playoffs. I mean, in the finals. But I swear, Mavs was putting KD in the finals, right? What
Oh
have
hell
he
yeah.
done?
Hell
What
yeah.
have he
Hell
done
yeah.
since
I
he
don't
put
got
on
K
the
in the
fucking
finals,
Suns?
bro.
Man,
I don't
get the
got
fuck
KD in
out
the
of here,
finals.
man.
Did
Brooklyn
Get the fuck
uniform.
I
out of
don't
here,
got KD
man.
in the
When
team.
you first started,
Stop.
when the NBA first kicked off, you
Key
and
word is
Tick was
first
going
started.
at
Yeah,
each
hey,
other.
the key word
So
is when it
what's the
first started.
difference? What's
The
the
key word
difference
is when
though?
it first started. Right
The
now,
only,
I
the
don't got
only,
KD
the
in
only,
the
the
finals.
only difference is the only difference is Thomas stand on business with his shit. He ain't backtracking. Drew backtracking because now you feel like,
Yeah, Thomas
well,
gonna pay me
I don't want
$500.
to. But
Thomas gonna pay
look though,
me
man.
$500,
You know what
and
you
they
doing
don't
though,
make the
man.
conference finals.
Only thing you doing
That's all
is
I know.
if KD come up short again. Oh, well, you can just say, well, I said this ticket, I
That's
said this, her, I
what
said this. So you can't come at me because I already said we weren't gonna win. Get
one
the
foot
fuck out
in,
of here. We know how
one
y'all
foot
Thomas
move,
gonna
in,
pay
man.
me
We know how you
$500
move,
when the
man.
Clippers
one
don't make
Max,
the
we
conference
know how
finals.
you
It's okay,
move,
it
man.
real,
man.
It's okay.
it
We
It's
real
know
is
how
okay.
you
him,
move, man.
it real is him, Mookie,
Let me
all of them.
respond to you
They
quick, Tone.
they
Real
play
quick,
that
Tone.
one
Hey,
foot in, one foot out shit. So
you
you
ain't no
Let me
different. You
respond to
ain't no
Tone real
different
quick,
than when
man.
we go to the strip club. That stripper
Hey,
telling
y'all
this
can
guy the
argue
same
later,
shit.
man. Niggas gotta go to work, man.
Right. I ain't trying to argue. I mean, let me respond to Tone, bro. I mean, I've been trying to get my show off for the past 2 minutes here. And first of all, Thomas gonna pay me $500 when the Clippers don't make the conference finals, for the record. Now, Big Tone, you right, Big Tone. Listen, what
We're
I
gonna
said.
see.
Hey, Big Tone, you're right, Big Tone. I agree. What I said did sound hypocritical, and it probably was. But we've always judged it that way. Teams aren't judged on even life ain't fair. The NBA is not fair. And the way we judge teams are not fair. And so I agree. It did come across that way, and it probably is that way. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. All I'm saying is this though. For the life of me, since I've been watching NBA basketball, we've always judged teams differently. And so, I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, I'm not sure why that needs to even be explained. We've always judged teams differently on even playing skills, different measuring sticks. It's not fair, but shit, life ain't fair. And it is what it is, man. But go ahead. Have my money ready, Thomas. Hey, Thomas. Have my money.
Want to ask
Hold
me
on,
a
Herm.
question. So
Big
go ahead,
Tone.
let him
Thomas,
ask me a question.
have my money ready when the Clippers don't make the conference finals, man. Please. Don't duck me, bro. Don't duck me.
Go ahead. Let me go to Kobe real quick, and I'm gonna go back to you, because I know you've been waiting. What's good, Kobe?
Hey, somebody want to ask me a question. I don't know who it was.
Oh yeah. What's up, man? It's not too deep. I just was gonna ask, I heard you come in, and I respect your sentiment, but what's this whole thing about giving teams the benefit of the doubt? Is this just based off of what they've done in the past? Because to me, I don't understand that whole sentiment. So what Maz just said, I don't agree with. Do you agree with that? Just because the team has had success one year or one season, that we just gotta give this team the benefit of the doubt moving forward, or how do you see that play out?
Hell no.
I necessarily don't see that.
Oh no, I was going to respond to that, but no, I don't care if it's Miami. You don't give nobody no benefit of no doubt.
Okay.
Just because they did it last year or the last 5 years. Now I appreciate it, because I mean it's truth that's what we did. But no, that they don't. It's year by year.
Yeah.
Just because we did it last year don't mean you give benefit of the doubt just because we did it the year before. No, you don't give no benefit of the doubt. It's no benefit of the doubt. Either you can do it or you ain't. Now, different situations take place in different years. Now, here's the thing. My whole thing with all this is just about hypocrisy. That's it. It's about hypocrisy. You can't say when it's the team that you like, oh, they only didn't make it because of injuries. Okay, fine. Right. That's fair. That's fair statement. Because the truth is, if everybody was, you had your main people there, you probably 9 out of 10 times you would have won. You can't degrade a team and say, oh no, there ain't no excuse. Injury part again. Okay.
Keep the same energy.
Keep the same energy when it's your team.
And there we go. And that's
keep the same energy when it's your team and a player go down. Oh, y'all got your ass kicked. We only got our ass kicked because we was injured. Whoa. Hold on. You trying to use injury on your team? But when I said my player was down, sucker, you tell me no excuse. See, it's just the hypocrisy with me. That's all.
Keep the same energy.
Yeah, and that's all I wanted to know, because I've heard you say that before, but I just wanted to clarify because, and BJ, and that's what I wanted to come in and say real quick too, is because you know me, when I come in here, I'm objective. A lot of times I'll hear these dudes talk and they sentiment change week to week because of what we're, you know what I'm saying, the situation. So for me, even though the Clippers have won 3 straight, I know I'm still not satisfied because I don't care about the win or losses. I'm looking at the chemistry and how well they're playing. That's what I look at. So there's things that they can improve upon. Somebody got some background noise.
Yeah, somebody mute the mic.
But yeah, that's just kind of rude, bro. I can barely hear you.
Hold on. Let me. I go. Hold on.
Like, I gotta get this from you guys. We just don't want to go. That's just simple. It's no real reason. We just on that day chill until tomorrow on Monday when we really
somebody rude as hell, bro. I swear to God.
That's Big Tone's mic. That's Big Tone.
So I was gonna say this, man. Listen, ultimately, the Clippers, yes, they've won 3 straight, but the thing is, he's right. Regardless of injury, they haven't proven nothing. They've won a couple of games, and cool. Give them credit for what they've done, which Mass sound like he did. Cool. But I don't like the fact that we have this sentiment to give teams the benefit of the doubt because of one good year or because they showed a glimpse of success. I don't appreciate that because chemistry can change year to year, even with the same team, because players are injured, guys get hurt, right? So things happen. A lot can happen in an offseason. Guys was at training camp. So I don't look at it. Denver is a good team. I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm not giving these other teams benefit of the doubt. The Clippers, damn sure not giving them the benefit of the doubt regardless. What I'm saying is this. Kawhi Leonard, we know he's a great player when healthy. That's all that matters. All that I care about, BJ, the good thing about this season is this nigga hasn't missed a game. That to me is more, should be more highlighted than anything else. His efficiency, all of that stuff, that to me doesn't matter. The nigga hasn't missed a game, bro. So this hasn't happened since 2016. He's played the first 21 games since 2016. We should give credence to that, right? Because that lets you know that this is the season he's trying to get ready and get these dudes fueled up. And this is the chance because the chemistry, getting James Harden, putting Westbrook to the bench, that stuff can take a time, is an adjustment period. But to me, it comes down to, are these guys on the court? That's all that fucking matters. And again, I just don't like that. I just wanted to say this. I don't like the fact that, and regardless of what I like, I just don't think it makes sense, because if you're saying that because Miami Heat has done so well or Boston Celtics have done so well, we're giving this team an out. So when they do wrong, it's like, I feel like the criticism or the backlash isn't there, right? So it just, to me, it doesn't make sense. I don't understand how we don't give all of these teams the same skill, as if they're all not competing for a championship, as if chemistry doesn't matter for all 30 of these teams.
Man, Kobe, how do you explain? Man, Herm, you sad, bro. This nigga done made like 15 videos in the last 14. Bruh, man.
Who is this, BJ? Who is this? Who is this you putting up?
Herm had been making videos after videos about this shit. Look at this shit, man.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. So is this him making videos of just Clipper?
Let me PSA for everybody in the audience. Y'all hit the like button. This motherfucker Herm goes on Ticket Show every game, the same Clippers he say he don't believe in, and makes constant videos.
Got you. Okay, I see.
Making narratives. That's why I'm like, I don't be worried about that nigga, bro.
Lakers on the Suns. Why ain't
Man, nah,
when I talk about the Milwaukee Bucks yesterday when I couldn't
nigga,
bum ass.
now how many videos you
that's
made?
ticket right there.
How many videos you done made, nigga?
Yeah, that's wild.
Nigga,
you don't talk about
weird.
my other videos, so shut up.
Nigga weird, bro.
But let me ask you, but this is my question though, BJ. Like, the Warriors aren't doing good right now. The Pelicans aren't doing good right now. Like, how come those teams aren't being put like on the chopping block? Because those
I actually did a video on them. I said end of an era for Golden State. I said end of an era, end of a dynasty.
No, because those two teams that I mentioned are supposed to be playoff teams. Those are supposed to be, top.
The Pelicans are not a championship.
So that
team.
No, I said playoff team, man. I'm just talking about making these teams.
Making the playoffs. I got you, bro.
The Clippers aren't a championship. We're just talking about teams that are expected to be in the playoffs, which is 16 teams, half the league.
Mm-hmm.
And then those teams aren't getting highlighted. Like, what's up? And
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm fair across the board. That's all I want to know.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's the same reason why a lot of these big media pundits don't talk about the Clippers when they win big games. Like, it's just a known fact, bro. The Clippers, I think people are disappointed the Clippers did not hit their full potential. So they take it out on us because they're waiting and hoping that Kawhi and Paul George and them. So they lowball our team more than anybody else. That's exactly what it is. Because all these other teams are struggling. They ain't saying a goddamn word. But it's all about us when we lose a game or two. Because they expect us to, like the really said, go 82-0. That's the truth.
And they don't want you they really don't want you to take over LA either. Now that y'all getting your own, you're starting to be 100% independent now. one of the hottest, the newest facility, the top facility, gonna be in the league. You're now 100% free from that LA shit. In Los Angeles, the arena, you have your own 100% have your own identity there. See, they don't want that. It's been the LA Lakers for so long, and y'all basically was following them because even though y'all everybody shared the damn bills down the middle, it still was a Laker thing. It still looked at it as a Laker arena. I don't care if y'all played in it or not, changed the floor or whatever. So it always looked at it as a Laker arena. Now that y'all 100% independent come 2024 next year season, see, you're getting things, you're rebuilding, you're doing what you need to do. We don't nobody know the outcome, but you're building your independence. And that's they don't to me, I don't think they like that now.
When you say who are you speaking? You just talking about the league in general?
Well, you got to start with the La Media because they always was Lakers' favorite. Even, and let's be honest, I don't want to get this LeBron thing. Even before LeBron got to the Lakers was always the media favorites, no matter what, no matter who did good what. They always was Lakers favorites.
Hey, Unc, I got a question for you, Unc. You know me and Showtime, that's like my brother from another. You know that really my right hand. Why this nigga ain't been tripping off me making Clipper videos? And the only reason I do be cooking the Clippers too, because I do know a lot of inside information that I don't expose.
Oh.
Here we go, BJ.
I can't.
But my nigga Showtime don't trip off me when I do. And I tell Shaw, I said, man, look, Shaw, I'm gonna talk shit about your Clippers. He be like, man, do your thing, nigga. I don't care.
Hey, Herm, with all due respect, man, we got to do it on the panel. Who's the ultimate insider, bro? I'm gonna just let you know that.
But I can't, because show different. I get on show about giving Lakers pass too much. So show nephew show do his thing the way he do it, man. Because I think he overhyped the Lakers. Because show just won't be that, middle of the road guy. You know what I'm saying? Just down the middle. Hey man, everybody, trying to be fair. I'm not like it. And the only reason I ain't like it because don't nobody give my motherfucking Miami team no credit for nothing.
Exactly. That's exactly how I'm coming.
Yeah.
That's how I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be middle of the road.
Cause Big Tone, that niggas get mad when I said that the last 5 years Jimmy Butler been a better player. Niggas get mad at me when I say Jimmy been better than Kawhi, but that's the honest truth. That's the honest God's truth.
Here's the thing, though. We'll have dudes like BJ come up here and put a stream of highlighting how Clippers have done good, and there's dudes waiting in the back to come up to just destroy and say, "Oh, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not." Bro, that's what I'm saying.
They're the ones I'm talking about. Look, bro, we just gonna have haters of our teams. Period. We gonna have them 100%. Look. Herm is a troll. I'm gonna tell him right, nephew, why here. I don't even know why nephew BJ take him serious, but Herm is a troll. So I don't even know what, and I see why nephew Showtime, man, do you? Because we get it. But when you get the quote unquote intellect, and I'm glad you're still here, Mazes and all these guys, try to point out certain things, but leave out certain things based on the teams that they like. And just like I said in the beginning, nigga, you thought KD was the greatest since the war. He was going to the finals. Oh, can't nobody beat the Suns. Oh, it's over. That's what you were saying. Now you gotta switch.
And then I changed my mind.
Yeah. But Big Tone, Maz disagreed with me about me when I did the video saying that the Lakers own the Suns. Maz still disagree with me, but Maz ain't get mad because I talked about his sons getting owned by LeBron James and the Lakers.
What do you mean, my sons? I'm a man. Hold on.
I know you a KD supporter. You a KD supporter.
I'm a Rockets fan, man.
Yeah, you're a KD supporter.
Bruh, that's suspect. First of all, Maz, I'm not letting you get away with that bullshit.
What you mean,
I'm not letting you get away with that. I'm a Rocket fan shit.
What do you mean?
First of all, you don't even talk about the goddamn Rockets.
Yes, I do. I'm on Green Street every fucking day. What you talking about, bro?
That's number one. I ain't talking about Green Street. We know nephew Greenleaf.
I was just in
We
Houston.
know nephew Greenleaf is 100% Rockets.
What are you talking about?
We get it. My point is, hold on.
Y'all want to see my Rocket
when you come on these streams,
what are you talking about?
Oh, hold on. If I go on Showtime channel, I'm defending Miami. If I go on Mookie channel, I'm defending Miami. If I go on Ticket channel, I'm defending Miami.
Okay.
When you go on all these same streams,
they're not doing the Rocket streams over there, fellas.
KD, you defending KD, and
bro, the title's about the Phoenix Suns and the Lakers and Clippers.
Bruh,
those
you
streams are about the Clippers.
KD and whatever team he's on this month.
You guys,
you
those
do not
streams
say
are about
nothing
the Suns,
about the Rockets,
Clippers, Kings, Lakers, Heat.
You do.
Those streams aren't about the Rockets.
I'm not saying that you're not a Rockets fan.
Crazy.
I'm not saying that you're not a Rocket fan. I am telling you, you do not defend the Rockets the way you defend KD and whatever team he's on this month.
There's nothing to defend about the Rockets. I mean, their upcoming team, they're playing okay
they've
basketball.
actually been playing pretty well, though, this year.
No.
What you mean?
Bro,
Ain't
they
nothing
won 2
to
games.
defend.
Hold on, man. They won 2 games in a row, but they've been on a losing streak. I mean, they played better as of late. They won 2 games in a row. But other than that, bro, listen, they're
But
basically
even
500.
if they hold on, see right
There's
here.
nothing to
See, this is
praise
where I
right
got a
now.
problem.
What are
Hold
you
on,
talking about, man?
hold on. This is where I got a problem. See, this is where it's suspect.
Watch you, man. I'm not a delusional
Nephew
fan,
BJ,
bro.
hold
No,
on.
you are naive when it comes to the Heat.
Hold on, Moss. Hold on, because you know I'm ready to get your ass with that dumb shit you just said.
I don't know what you talk about. Go ahead.
Me, nephew, or anybody else who has a team. We don't only defend our team or talk about our team when they win. They can lose 50 games, and we still gonna talk about what our team need to do, and we gonna talk about our team. So how the fuck you gonna sit here and say they've been on a losing streak, ain't nothing to talk about?
When I go on Greenleaf's channel and we talk Rockets basketball, we talk all that shit, bro. But unfortunately, on the other panels and platforms, the Rockets are not a topic of discussion. So it's a moot point. Like
Miami not a top.
about that.
Miami not a top. Hold on for a minute. Miami
you
not
talking
a
about,
topic either. Miami not a topic even when I go on Showtimes or Mookie whenever I get back on Mookie.
Listen, that's what you choose to do.
They're not a
That's not
topic
me.
either.
Listen, and guess what, Big Tone?
Okay,
Respectfully, that's
feel
what
you.
you choose to do.
I
That's
get
not
it.
what I'm going to do.
get it.
I'm going to
I
talk
get
Rockets
it.
basketball with Greenleaf because we are real Rockets fans,
Yeah.
right?
Here's
That's
what
all.
I do know.
That's all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's what I do know. It's been plenty
on,
of
man.
times where the Phoenix Suns wasn't a topic either. But your goddamn ass made sure you talk about the Phoenix Suns and KD. Oh, well, let me turn it around. You made sure you talk about KD and the
common
Phoenix
sense,
Suns.
which is not common these days, right? We all know that the Heat. We all know that the Lakers,
Man, get the
Phoenix
fuck outta
Suns,
here,
Clippers,
man.
Kings, Boston, Milwaukee
bro.
are the top discussions on
All right,
panels.
bro.
So yeah, those things
is
are
your
going to get
job
brought up. Duh.
Is your
rocket science,
job as a fan, if they're not known, to make motherfuckers
Man,
know,
I
even
ain't
if they
seen
lose?
Tone at no Heat games. I ain't seen Tone with no Heat gear. Nothing. Bro. He lives in Miami, I think, right? Right.
Yeah, wow.
What the fuck
Bro,
are you talking
go to
about?
my channel. Listen. Go to my channel. I'm in Houston at the Rockets game, talking to Pascal Siakam. I'm actually in the arena, and I live in California, bro.
Bruh.
I travel for my team.
I
What you talking about, Tone?
Last time I've been to a
I ain't seen you at no Heat game, bro.
Okay, you ain't seen me at a Heat game. Now, explain to
Come
me
on,
what
man.
that means. Hold on for a minute. Explain to me what that means.
Well, the best way to
That's what the
support your
fuck
team
I
is
thought.
the best way
That's
to
what the
support
fuck
your
I thought.
fucking team
It
is
don't
to
mean
fucking go
it
to a
don't mean
goddamn game,
shit.
nigga. The best way to support your team
my
is to actually go to a
is to
game.
go to
Support
a
your
game.
team. Aren't you in the city? Don't you live in Miami?
No, I
Okay.
don't live in Miami, bro. I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, well then guess what? Buy a plane ticket and go support your team. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do, Tone.
So that's your out because I just cooked your stupid ass because
That's
you
what I
don't
do, Tone.
man, don't
That's what I
nobody
do,
want to
Tone.
hear it. So
Come
the
on,
only
man.
way I get it. So I'm not solidified because I ain't buying no ticket and go see Miami.
No, listen, we all know that you're a real Heat fan, bro. I'm teasing you.
Okay,
But listen,
then.
I'm
Case
not gonna
closed.
question you being a Heat fan because I know that you're
But
a
you
Heat fan.
just
I know that.
did. You
Hey,
know I
hold
know
on
that.
for a minute.
Big Tom,
Hold on. You just did. Because I
I was
ain't buying
joking.
no
Listen,
ticket.
I just said I was teasing.
Okay.
I just said, quote, I
Okay.
was teasing. I know that Tone is a diehard Heat fan. It's not even in question. He's a Heat fan. I know this. All I'm saying is this, Big Tone. The topic of discussions on most of these panels do not go to the Rockets. I mean, we know that the Rockets are not a hot topic.
They not
come on
at
now.
all. They not at all. And but Big Tom, but back to
Go ahead,
what you were saying, how other content creators when they do critique their teams and you trying to be modest about it, all guys do is blame the coach. That's all I hear. That's all I hear on these platforms, man. Ty Lue need to do this. Ty Lue should have done that. Hell, the nigga got 9 guards on his roster. What the hell are you supposed to do? That's all I hear is Ty Lue this, is Ty Lue that. Niggas don't never hold the players accountable. All these platforms, all they do is blame goddamn the coaches. Like on the Boston Celtics channel with T Sweezy delusion ass. All they do is blame Joe Mazzulla all day. That's
I
all
gotta
they
ask
do.
Kobe a question, Herm, real quick.
Yeah,
Are
Kobe
you still
Jordan
there,
gonna
Kobe?
keep him 100.
What's good with it, bro?
Okay, so you made a comment about 10 minutes ago, and you said, we should be, credit to Kawhi because he's playing all 21 games. Kawhi's a max player, right? He getting paid max dollars?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay. So now we got to the point now where we praising max players who make tons of money, for playing 21 games to start the season? Come on,
No,
bro.
no,
I
no,
mean,
no, no.
if that's
That's
not
so.
lowering the bar, then I
No,
don't
no,
know
no.
what is,
So let
man.
me clarify. That's not what I said.
Okay.
I didn't say we should praise him. I said
Okay.
that what matters to me, I don't care
Oh.
about the wins or loss columns right now. What matters to me is that he's actually on a court, and that should be the thing that should be highlighted. Because to me, chemistry is the biggest thing. These guys have played 18% of the games together. So with these guys both playing all 21 games, to me, that's more important than just what the wins and loss column is to me. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I think should be highlighted.
I got a part 2 to that,
Okay.
Kobe Jordan.
Thanks, Kobe. I get you now, bro.
I got a
misunderstood
part.
what you said then. My bad.
No,
I
you
got a
good.
part. I got a part 2 to that, Kobe Jordan. Is it a hell of a coincidence that Kawhi Leonard is playing every game now because he is in the contract year?
Well, what are you insinuating? Are you
And now,
insinuating?
I'm gonna say I'm finna get there. End of the day, I heard all last year that the Dodgers is holding the back. It's been told that he can't play every game. He got to sit out games because of guaranteed knee problem. The last player that we know that had guaranteed knees was Brandon Roy, and his knee was literally deteriorating, and he had to retire. So when it comes down to it, now you telling me a guy all of a sudden is cured from all that and can play every
Hey,
game?
so
That's a hell of
Kobe,
a
this is
BJ.
that's a hell of
Kobe.
a
This is the this is
coincidence.
I got it.
the dumb shit. Hey, Kobe, this is the dumb shit he gonna use once
Yeah, I
they.
know.
What man? It's Herb. You a dumbass nigga. I ain't letting this
But I
thing
got
back.
it. But hold on.
back.
This is what I say, BJ. I got it because I understand. I understand what he's saying. He's asking this coincidence that now because it's a contract year. Because okay, I get all of that, right? So you could say, okay, is it a coincidence? Let's just say it is. Who cares, right? The fact of the matter is he's playing. So the fact of the matter is a lot of niggas that were sitting out are now playing. We ain't seen AD been sitting out. A lot of these other guys. So ultimately, let's just say we give you that. Now they've also asked him 3 times this season because they've said it. Well, if you watch a Clippers game, the people who are commentating will say, well, Kawhi Leonard said how he's been feeling, and he's been telling them, I've been feeling good. So then now the staff, they don't have to then put you on a DNP's list, right? Because he's now telling them, I'm feeling good. He may not be feeling 100%, but he knows the importance of the season, and he's now taking it more serious because, yeah, they had a conversation. So, granted, whatever you want to call his character out and say he wasn't integrous, you can say all of that. That's cool. All I care about is he playing and what the results are, bro. That's all I
But
care
you
about.
don't find that as a problem that the Clippers had their best year of winning was 2021, and
No, because I'm
you
not leaning on the past. When you say the
nah,
best year,
I know you not, but I'm
yeah,
just
because
saying you don't find that to be a problem though.
no, not really, because
All of
here's
a
the
sudden,
reason why.
that he could play every game. I
The
thought he had
reason
guaranteed knees.
the
The
reason
last player that we know had that knee condition, Brandon Roy, he had no choice but to retire.
Okay, and see, here's the narrative. This is why people aren't educated on degenerative knees, bro. This is why I gotta really break it. Bro, degenerative knees, there's 3 stages of it. I don't want to sound like a doctor because Bass is gonna be like, you a fucking doctor, bro? But I'm gonna just say this. There is
No, I'm
three,
not.
there is 3, no, and I respect y'all, man. I'm just saying there is 3 stages of it. Brandon Roy, he attempted to come back. So he didn't just retire immediately. He actually came back and tried to play a couple more years with the Timberwolves. It didn't work out. So it isn't just black and white as you think it is. Some players who can sustain through it, and they just have to limit how hard or how much they play because it's only going to get worse. And then some guys like Brandon Roy, it was just automatic. It was just horrible from the beginning. He was already in the worst stage, so he tried to come back because he loved the game, but it just didn't work. But ultimately, Kawhi still has something left. He's not in the 3rd stage of it. But the other thing that I was going to top on was what did you say? You had said something about damn, what did you mention?
I mean, he's been having that guaranteed knee condition ever since 2020. To my knowledge, they talked about it. So
Well, no, he
why
got
all of a sudden he's better now? How you can improve from a condition like that? That's all I'm saying.
Well, here's the thing: it doesn't improve. You just have to manage it. It's just about managing, and it depends on what stage you're in, right? Like a stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Stage 3 is like, okay, it's the tissue, it's minimum tissue there. So it's like you're playing on bones at this point. But Kawhi Leonard, we understand. I've seen him play through injury. We know he has. Some guys have a harder threshold of pain, but Kawhi Leonard. Again, bro, it's a contract year. We all know players play well in contract years, not just Kawhi Leonard. We know they're moving into a new arena. So this is a big year for the whole organization. But ultimately, my point is, bro, is the man playing, and are they taking these games serious this year? And the one thing, I know what I was going to say. The last thing I was going to say is people always say 2021 was the best year for us to win. But you know what, Herm, bro, I've been a Clippers fan for 13 years. Niggas tell me 2020 was the best year to win. So I don't know who to believe, right? Every year was our best year to win besides this year. So I just don't take credence to that, man. I'm focused on this year. And that's why I don't respect guys who come up here and they put these different teams on different scales when they don't know the chemistry of these teams. They're just looking at a record and saying, oh, these guys are playing well. No, guys get traded. Guys aren't healthy, so there's a lot of stuff, bro, that goes into a season. I just care about it. Are they playing, and what does that translate to when playoff time comes? And by the way, BJ, I got a bet with somebody on Mookie Channel that Kawhi will play over 60 games, and I'm on track to get that win. So I just wanted to let you know that.
Yeah.
Got a nice little bet going with that because he probably will play about 62 games this year. So
He's gonna play 65.
Hey, Kobe, and I got a bet with Thomas, aka Sean. The Clippers ain't gonna get to the conference finals, so I hope you win your bet, and I'm pretty confident in my bet, bro.
Hey man, hey, all respect to you, man. I don't. That's hey man. That's what you believe in. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But do you know why I say that though? It has nothing to do with Kawhi Leonard. It's James Harden, bro. I don't trust him in the postseason. You trust him?
You know what, bro? I've been somebody TV's a lot of shit, but I've been asked that question. And to me, bro, when you say trust him,
What happened?
bro, no, I was just gonna say, that's a hard.
You said
thing,
TV?
bro. No, yeah, it was just a little loud tone. That's all. But I was just gonna say, yeah, bro. Nobody, if you're just going off his playoff, nobody's gonna trust James Harden. Some people don't trust Paul George. Like so again, I can't disagree with you because of what he's shown. But bro, all I'm gonna say this is you only need to get it right once. You know what I'm saying? How many years did Dallas fail before they won that one championship? To me, that one championship was probably a top run of all time. But this nigga Dallas, Dirk, they had some of the best teams in the West in them 2000s, right? But them niggas was getting bumped out of the first round by Golden State. They lost in 06, and they just was losing in the East semifinals to the Suns and Spurs. So it's like, bro, I get it. But ultimately, you just got to get it right once. So if you give credence to that, hopefully that helps.
I mean,
but
that's a valid point, bro. But the fact that James is dictating and facilitating everything for what y'all do offensively, I just can't put my trust in that, bro.
I don't think so because
he's been doing that. What do you mean? I think so.
He's been doing it, but I'm saying is that the way that they play it's not contingent on we needing to have the ball in James Harden's hands, right? Paul George can bring the ball up the court. Westbrook can bring the ball up the court. It's about here's what I focus on. Here's what I focus. Hold on, Max, real quick. Here's what I focus on.
Bro.
I focus on the sets in how they get in the offensive sets that they get into when they're in the half court. James Harden, to me, he's just a peat in the pie, right? He's gonna be in that play, but he's not gonna dictate 90% of what goes on. It's just too many.
Yes,
guys
he does, bro. Hold on, time out, bro. Listen,
you gotta watch.
We have to speak, Kobe. We have to speak in shoes, bro. Tyronn Lue already given the go ahead say so. He wants Harden to be more aggressive. He wants it to go through James Harden. James Harden is dictating just about everything. And so what? You think come postseason time that Tyronn Lue is just going to change his offense and just put the ball inside Kawhi and PG's hands?
What I'm saying is their offense it's not a traditional offense like what you think.
It's led by James Harden.
You say what?
It's built around James Harden.
Well, that's because he's our best point guard. Yeah. So
that's my point.
But here's what I'm
Kobe,
saying.
That's my point.
But we're not. He's not gonna dictate the end of the game situations like.
Yes, he is.
He's not, bro. He's not. Okay. So no,
what are you talking about, BJ?
So okay. So hold on. When we played Golden State,
Kobe, my bad.
When we played Golden State the other day, and James Harden wasn't even nowhere near the basketball for the last 3 possessions. Westbrook got the offensive rebound, and Paul George scored the last 8 straight. Right? We were down in that game, big Mass, and we came.
You can point to a couple possessions, Kobe, and say that,
saying,
but we all know that James Harden is going to be facilitating and dictating the offense in the postseason.
Okay,
and again, the question is, do you trust that? That's all I'm asking.
No, I trust Ty Lue to put the best schemes. That's what I'm more focused on.
I got you.
So
bro.
I don't.
And those
it's not
schemes
about
are going to be led by James Harden.
No, not necessarily, bro, because he's not going to be the person that takes the last shot necessarily. So it doesn't matter.
Say that. That's not what I said. I I didn't
But
say
what do
that.
you mean by dictate? Are you saying if he's going to be the one just to pass Kawhi the ball, or
Hold
what
on.
do you specify?
Kobe. I agree with you. I don't think James is going to be the shot taker in those moments, but he definitely is going to dictate and facilitate for the most part who's taking the shots. The ball's going to be in his hands. He's the one at the top of the key dictating everything. And so my thing is this: before the ball even gets to Kawhi's hands or PG's hands or what have you, I don't trust James Harden in those moments, bro. That's all I'm saying.
So you don't hold on. Let me ask you this. I get it. So you don't trust the guy who led the league in assists last year to get Kawhi the ball? Is that what you're saying?
Did you trust? Did you see James Harden last year versus Boston in Game 6 and 7?
Yeah, but
you
here's
trust
the thing.
That?
The thing is, they know they were trying to use him as not just an off. When Joel wasn't going, he was literally their second option, just in total of the offense. That's not how the Clippers play.
You're trying to make a point for James Harden being effective in winning time now in the
saying
postseason?
he's effective in a limited role. Yeah, that's what
Has
I'm
he
saying.
been effective in the past 2 or 3 postseasons?
He's been effective in these past 2 weeks with the Clippers.
Is that the measuring stick, Kobe? Is that what you gauge it on?
I'm going off of his situation now. I can't.
In a 7-game series, Kobe, when a coach can scheme for you, and what you do best.
So let me ask you this, Mass. In a
Come on,
7 games, no, I'm asking you a
James
question.
Harden.
No, I'm talking
the ultimate quitter.
Because he's not even. But I'm not trusting in him. I'm trusting in Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, who are the 2 max players on this team.
You have a point if those guys were bringing the ball up court, facilitating and dictating stuff.
They don't.
They're
so
not.
Paul George doesn't bring the ball up.
James Harden is going to be bringing the ball for the most part. You know this.
BJ,
like, why are you trying to?
No,
why are you trying to argue
BJ,
this, man?
Can you interject? Because can you let him know when the Clippers play? The Clippers can go 3 or listen. The way that the Clippers play, it's not dictated based off of James Harden.
Just change it up, Kobe. You just said they can go. Talk about what they've been doing.
Because
you said they can go.
That's what they've been doing, though. They don't rely on James Harden, just like they don't rely on Westbrook. It's not a one-all. It's not
BJ
a
already agreed with me last stream that he says that the Clippers built their system around James
Harden. So let me
Harden.
ask you this, BJ. Are you saying that in the postseason, what are you saying? 90 majority of the offense is going to be dictated through James Harden. Is that what y'all saying?
It's going the shot is going to be taken by Kawhi RPG. So James Harden is going to be setting the table, but James Harden.
I don't look at that as an issue though. He's just
no, it's not. No, I'm agreeing with you. He's not going to be an issue because James Harden already knows who that ball's going to go through.
Exactly. So why does it matter?
There was an issue last year, BJ, when we knew the ball was going to Joe Embiid, and it was still an issue last year.
No,
just because it getting voted somebody doesn't mean it can't be an issue, guys.
Mass, I respect your taste, but I feel like sometimes you get jaded based off of previous. This team is not the same team as the Philadelphia.
But James Harden is still James Harden, though, Kobe. I mean, like, why are you trying to give it? What's going on right now, man?
No, here's what I'm saying. The Sixers didn't have a coach like Tyronn Lue, number one.
What?
And then they don't have a Kawhi Leonard to where I don't need. Kawhi Leonard can get it from the inside. He can get it from the outside. He's not a one-dimensional scorer. He can get it from anywhere in the court, and he's clutch. So the fact that you're saying that James Harden, maybe the offense facilitation, yeah, of course, because
That's what I said. But
that doesn't dictate a game, though. Just because a point guard
does dictate a game, bro.
It doesn't. What dictates
that does dictate a game.
No, it doesn't.
Kobe.
What dictates the
game?
Yes, it does. I know basketball. What dictates the game is your schemes. What offensive schemes are you running? If you're running a pin down for Kawhi and Paul George is making that pass, or Westbrook is making that pass, how is James Harden affecting that play? He's affecting that play.
The fact that we are trying to dismiss Harden's failures in the postseason, the fact that James has played with multiple elite players and his individual game, his facilitating, his decision making, right?
Yeah.
Decision making, his IQ has been reasons why his team has lost games. Now you're telling me, hold on. So now you're telling me, Kobe Jordan, that the same James Harden, who has bad decision making when it counts to most, very low IQ when it counts to most, turns the ball over when it counts to most. Now you trust it, and now you're trying to justify why he lost in Philly, Brooklyn.
No. I didn't justify anything. What are we justifying? Hold on, BJ, real quick. I gotta counter that. We're saying justify. You can go based off of all his playoff experiences. Okay, cool. He hasn't won in the playoffs. Cool. But what you're saying is that in those situations, he was looked at as the number one option in most of those situations, or a number 2 option, heavy in that situation where they double team Joel. Now James Harden has to give you 30 points to compete against a Boston Celtics or Miami Heat. On this team, the way that we're constructed, we don't need James Harden to give us 30 points and 15 assists in order for us to be
Nobody said
successful.
nothing about 30 points, so I'm not
So,
sure.
but here's the point, though. You saying that him
Why are
bringing
you
up the
saying
ball
that
up the
for?
court, that doesn't dictate.
Why did you just say 30 points for, though?
Okay, so let me
For
ask you
what?
this, because I'm just using that. Maybe I was a little facetious. I was a little facetious, but here's what I'm
It's all
saying,
good,
right?
bro. Yeah.
Here's what I'm saying, though. When you're talking about James Harden, I don't look at this Clippers team as one guy dictating. Now, maybe Kawhi because he's the best player and he's the most efficient. But outside of Kawhi, a lot of these guys, they're in limited roles, right? James Harden isn't going to play 40 minutes. So he needed to play 40 minutes with Philly. He doesn't necessarily need to play 40 minutes with the Clippers because of our depth.
He's
and what
going
I'm
to
saying,
be in the game in winning time.
but that doesn't mean he's going to have to dictate the
I don't care
game,
if
bro.
he plays. No.
So,
but hold on, but Kobe, you're right. But we
okay,
know
that's
that
all I'm saying.
Okay, hold on. But you missed one point though. We know that some of these games are going to come down to the fourth quarter, which he will be on the court, and we know in the postseason turnovers, decision making, and a guy who is like BJ said, quote unquote, setting the table.
Yeah,
his job is highly needed in those moments, and that player needs to be high IQ, make quick, decisive decisions, not turn the ball over.
Ready to go do my stream, babe.
So you're saying that in playoff moments, let's say we play the Suns in the second round, you're saying that we're going to lose that series because James Harden is just going to he's just going to be turnover machine? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that however it happens, it can be turnovers.
Just clarify.
Let me answer the question, bro. It could be a turnover. It could be one key bad possession. I'm just saying this. James Harden has a history of doing this.
Okay,
and I'm saying
I
don't trust it, bro. That's all. It's just
not cool.
I just don't trust it. That's all.
But hold on, Matt. I agree. The same way you feel about James Harden, I can say the same thing for Westbrook. And he had a great postseason last year.
I agree.
So so it's circumstantial and situational. I can't. That's why when I first came in here, Matt, I don't go based off of just previous performance, because when a guy's on a new team and a new system and he's been with the team, that matters to me, right? I don't just assume that.
Cool, Kobe. Kobe, I'm glad you said that, because James Harden went to Brooklyn, a new system, didn't work. We saw the same thing. He went to Philly and said all the right things. And guess what? New system, it didn't work.
He was hurt though.
So what are we talking about, man?
But against the Bucks,
Andrew's part of the game. Andrew's part of the game.
Yeah, but I can only dictate a player if he's on the court. I'm talking about his play on the court, bro. All y'all, here's what I'm saying, man. Y'all all can say what y'all want about Westbrook and James Harden. We know those two guys have been the most unsuccessful in the playoffs. We all can agree, as far as star level talent, those two guys have been probably the most two unsuccessful in the playoffs. But here's what I'm saying. Those two guys are not our number one and number two option on this team. So again, them playing limited roles, are they gonna make mistakes? Yes.
Westbrook. You know, like Paul George really hasn't had success either.
Why would James Harden be playing a limited role? James Harden is the role. He's the one setting the table. Like,
so he's hold on, Matt. Do you agree that he's the system? Like what he said, he's the system? Is that what you're saying?
The Clippers built their offense around him.
No, I'm asking. Are you saying he's the system? He's the end all be all for the Clippers? Is that what you're saying? I just want to make sure because I'm taking notes.
Let me answer the question, bro. Is he the end all be all? I think he's the biggest question mark. Yeah, I do.
What do you mean biggest question mark? Clarify that.
Because he's the one that's setting the table. He's the one that's dictating. And so I think he's the biggest question mark. I think the Clippers go.
Okay, and that's your opinion. I can't disagree.
Hold on, bro.
That's your opinion.
I think the Clippers go as James Harden sets the table. If he sets the table the right way, then guess what? You guys will succeed.
And agree. And Matt,
if you don't set the table the right way, which he's known to doing in big moments, is wet the bed, then y'all gonna get bounced out.
And I'm gonna take the I'm gonna take the opposite. I'm gonna take the opposition. I think that we go as far as Kawhi Leonard takes us, and that's my opinion. So you have your opinion, and I have mine. So if Kawhi Leonard doesn't play, if he plays horrible, to me, that's gonna be more important than James Harden getting a couple of turnovers. That's all.
Is there a case where you can see Kawhi plays well in a series, or let's say Game 7, Kawhi drops 35, 7-7, and the game comes down to the balance is teetering back and forth, and then in the fourth quarter, James Harden just does a few bad possessions and you guys lose the game? Is that possible to you?
Is him getting two? Are you saying it's him getting a couple turnovers?
Listen, what I'm saying here, bro. Because
dictate a win or loss? Is that what I'm just clarifying? What are you asking?
Can you
imagine? What I want to know.
Is it realistic to think that Kawhi has a great Game 7? He does his job. Kawhi does his job, right? But then the game is still balanced. It's a close game. You're playing a good team. You're playing Denver and the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
And let's say it's 2 minutes to go, and James Harden has 2 big turnovers or 2 bad possessions, and then you guys lose the game. Kawhi played well. He did his job.
Yeah,
but here we go again. James Harden shows up in the crunch time and just wets the bed.
Cool,
Is that possible?
Mash. Okay, cool. I
That's all
understand
I'm
what you're
saying,
saying.
man.
But to me, when I think about basketball and I watch basketball, I don't watch it in the bubble. So when a team loses, I don't look to one player and say, oh, he had 2 turnovers. I look and say, well, damn, we shot 2 from 20 from 3. There's other factors in the game. Because you know what's unrealistic, Mash? It's unrealistic to say if James Harden has 2 turnovers, that's going to be the now what you're saying in the last seconds of a game, I would agree to that. But here's the thing. To me, James Harden isn't the type of player we're not going to use him in that situation. So to me, it's not.
Oh, you're not? Okay. Hold on.
I'm saying that Kawhi Leonard would have those touches if that makes
Kobe.
sense.
Why you think y'all beat Houston earlier in the year?
Stay right there, Kobe. So hold on, Kobe. So you mean to tell me that
in a 7-game series, maybe 1 game, but a 7-game series? Come on, bro.
So is Kobe saying that in the last few minutes of a game, and the Clippers want to run offense, right? It's a close teetering back and forth. You're saying that the ball won't be in James Harden's hands?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
what you saying then?
Here's what I'm saying: that him making 2 turnovers to dictate the whole game. I'm saying that doesn't compute to me, Max. And here's why: because there's other factors in the game, right? If you can say that, I can say, well, damn. Did we shoot? How good did we shoot?
Man,
from the 3?
come on, bro.
There's other factors to a game.
You going to the
no, it's not, bro.
Now, man.
2 turnovers. It's not about the match. It's being real. Okay, so game. But here's the thing, Max. There's been games where Paul George has had 7 turnovers and we still won the game. So then, what are you saying? There's games where Paul George had legit 7 turnovers and we won the game by 2.
And guess what? I don't care about I don't care about in some situations how many turnovers. I care about when you turn the ball over. That matters.
So here's my question. You don't think that matters? So let me ask you this: if Ty Lue sees James Harden fumbling a game with 3 minutes left, you don't think he's gonna make an adjustment when he's one of the best adjustment making coaches in the league? You don't think that he's gonna be like, an adjustment?
Hold on, an adjustment? You mean the same Tyronn Lue that was in charge of the Clippers defense with the Nuggets, and they ran a pick and roll 10 straight times, and they made no adjustment? You talking about that Tyronn Lue?
What are we talking about?
What are you talking about?
What year are you talking about?
When they had a 3-1 lead, and in Game 7, when Jamal
Doc Rivers was the coach,
let me finish that real quick, man.
Doc Rivers was the coach, not Tyronn Lue.
No, but Tyronn Lue was in charge.
He wasn't in charge.
Was in charge of the defense.
DJ, who was in charge? Doc Rivers is in charge of that team. Tyronn Lue.
That's not what I said, bro. Hold on. That's not what.
Hold on. Tyronn Lue did not dictate that whole series.
Yeah, that was
Kobe Jordan.
So what are you talking about, bro? I'm gonna use. What are you talking about, bro?
Kobe Jordan. How many times does an assistant coach get up from his seat? BJ knows this. Gets up from his seat, go talks to the head coach. Assistant coach, some of them are in charge of the defense. What are you talking about,
BJ,
man?
What he's saying, did that happen, BJ?
Nah, that Doc Rivers is.
Cool.
So what happened was basically Doc Rivers. I know what the series Matt's talking about. So 3-1 lead when we lost to Denver. Doc Rivers allowed Lou Williams to stay on the floor. He allowed non-defender to be on the floor for them to actually blow that 3-1 lead. Because here's another thing: Kawhi and PG played well games 1 through 6.
Exactly.
But the game 7 was their worst game. But no, that was all Doc Rivers. That's why he got fired.
And the reason why that was exactly what I was saying. He got fired because of those not making those adjustments. Tyronn Lue is not finna overstep his boundaries with Doc Rivers. First of all,
BJ.
I hate to say it. I think y'all overstepping when you up 3-1. You can't blame that on the coach, man. Tell us to make an adjustment. Because his way of coaching, if that the case, his way of coaching is the reason why y'all was up 3-1. His way of coaching was the reason y'all was up 3-1.
Here's why you can blame it on the coach. And
can't blame him for that.
BJ, here's why you can blame it on the coach, and the coach will attest to it. Mike Malone, he made critical adjustments, right? We were getting cooked. The adjustment was he started using guys like Paul Millsap, and when he had Paul Millsap had like 22 points, and I think it was game 4, along with Jamal Murray's big game. But the way that they were playing, they started playing Jokic at the top of the key. He was diming them dudes backdoor cuts. And guess what? Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell were getting cooked in those last 3 games on defense. Those dudes were -20. And guess what? Doc Rivers did not play guys like Reggie Jackson.
Don't use that plus minus bullshit.
No, I'm saying that those 2 guys were a huge reason because we were playing small, but those 2 guys are our worst 2 defenders. So we didn't have any size at the basket outside of Zubac.
I got you, Kobe. Hey,
So
Kobe.
again,
Let me ask BJ
hold
a
on real
question,
quick, when
bro.
Mike Malone makes that adjustment, you gotta throw in one of your bigs
I gotta
because
get
we
it
had
together.
bigs to play. We just didn't throw them in.
Okay, BJ, you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, BJ, agree, bro. Listen, we know that Doc is a coach, right? But don't you agree that even on a coaching staff, certain guys have different roles on that team? Like there's a guy who's in charge of the defense, a la like when Tom Thibodeau was with Jeff Van Gundy and the Rockets, he was in charge of the defense. He would stand up, go to Jeff and say, look, man, we should do A, B, C, and D. Now, granted, I know that Doc has a final say-so, but Tyronn was in charge of the Clippers defense at that time. He didn't get up and go to Doc and make no adjustments. I know Doc has the last say-so. I'm not arguing that. But to act like guys on the coaching staff don't have certain jobs, you got a big man coach. You got guys who work with certain players. And you definitely have a defensive coach on your roster who is in charge of your defense. That's a fact. And so all I'm saying
Yeah, I
is,
think no, that's definitely true. So in that situation, number one, Ty Lue and Doc Rivers already have like a mentor-mentee relationship. So if he did tell him, he was behind closed doors.
okay,
Number two, Ty Lue's not a defensive coach. So at the end of the day, Ty Lue would not know how to counteract what Denver was throwing at them. But if it was on Ty Lue, he would never been hired behind Doc Rivers. They wouldn't even hired him.
so why in that season, why was Tyronn Lue deemed like he was in charge of defense?
He wasn't in charge of he was the assistant, bro. You know who's in
So
charge
who
of
wasn't,
defense?
bro?
Who
wasn't, Kobe?
The white guy that's over with the
What's his
with the
name?
Clippers now. The white
What's his
guy,
name?
bro.
What's his name?
BJ, I can't think of it. What's the white guy that's the assistant with the Steve Kerr right now?
I know, hold on. I know Chauncey Billups. Chauncey Billups was charged of the offense. I know you talking about. Hold on.
Yeah,
I
the
know.
guy that was in charge of our defense was the black hair guy. He was in Brooklyn, and then he went to the Clippers, and now he's in Golden State. I can't think of his name.
Yeah. Let me.
You know what I'm talking about, BJ. But
yeah, he came before me.
Yeah, so he came before you got there. But what I'm saying is that even if Ty Lue is an assistant coach, Doc Rivers is a stubborn coach. So even if and he's been like
That's
this,
fair.
even when.
I
So,
agree
but
with
here's the
that.
thing:
That's
you're
fair.
acting like an assistant coach. Doc Rivers, first of all, was a GM. Wasn't he like the president of basketball for the Clippers at one point?
Yeah,
so
he
you're
was.
not gonna tell him to make an adjustment. He's the same coach he was since he got in the league. Well, he's gonna stick to
But
what
if
he
you
does.
look around the association, Kobe joined coaches that spoke on this, and a lot of coaches allow their assistant coaches to be vocal.
But that's not Doc Rivers, though.
Coach,
I agree with you.
We agree on that. We agree on that. So I mean, we kind of go off on a tangent a little bit, but I guess my point was when you say that Tyronn makes adjustments, I'm saying okay, he's okay, but I mean, I don't think Tyronn is this big adjustment maker. I mean,
But Matt,
I don't
even
think
though
he
you
is.
may feel like that, so if he's not a good adjustment coach, let's just say he's mediocre, right? Let's just say he's average.
He's not bad. He's not great.
No, I'm just saying. But here's what I want you to know, though, right? A guy like him, a lot of teams want to. You could just discredit everything I'm about to say, cool. But a guy like him on the USA Olympic team, right?
Yeah.
As one of the top, because I think those three guys, those are three of the smartest coaches in the league: Eric Spoelstra, Steve Kerr, and Ty Lue. So those three guys are very, very intelligent when it comes to making adjustments. And then if you look at, if you go back, I can pinpoint it. If you go back to 2021, Terrence Mann being able to play in those last games and keeping them in the game, that's an adjustment that Ty Lue made because those previous 4 games, Terrence Mann was taken out, but he realized
those games versus Utah.
Yeah, in Game 6, where he had
he had
39 points.
I got you.
That's
I got you. Yeah, versus Rudy Gobert. I got you.
Rudy Gobert, because that's a risk because Terrence Mann isn't proven. He's a second-year player at that point.
If
so
that's the case, then
here's what I'm saying, though.
then...
Let me finish. Here's what I'm saying. In that situation, Doc Rivers would have went with one of his veterans, and we would have lost that series, right? Because Terrence Mann hitting 39 points was the difference in that game. That literally got us to the Western Conference Finals.
That's one game. I got you, bro. So if that's the case, then and Ty is this great adjustment, then why did he refuse to play Rocco last year? A 6'8" wing guy who can shoot threes and defend, but he's being stubborn and playing other guys for. Why didn't he adjust?
He values offense over defense.
Yeah,
that's what he does.
But are you talking about in the playoffs, or what are you talking about?
Just overall.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Last year was a real up and down washy season because Robert Covington, he didn't play a lot last year, but if you notice, he played like all games. He played the first 8 games of this season, and he started with the It's just about with him. He's looking for and he's told you he's looking for the right chemistry with the right guys. It's not just about playing who he thinks the best defender. So it depends on situation, circumstance, man. But I will tell you this: Doc Rivers, bro. He's not gonna make an adjustment no matter what you say, man. I'm telling you, I've watched this man.
I'm not a Doc Rivers
he's been in the
fan.
league, but I'm just telling you that people try to give this man credit. Doc Rivers is gonna stand on what he believes in, even it doesn't matter.
I hope and pray, Kobe, that if James Harden's having a bad moment in a big time game in the postseason, I hope Ty Lue has the guts and balls and credence and cachet to call a timeout and bench him. And so
I agree with you.
Me, we'll see. We'll see.
But Matt, you know what's crazy is that I'm with you. If he doesn't do that, I will be disappointed. But I agree.
Yeah, we'll see. But
I just don't think if James Harden has 6 turnovers, I don't think he's gonna bench his ass, bro. That Ty Lue he bench Westbrook, he will bench you, bro. I'm telling you.
And for the record, my hesitation with the Clippers going to a far postseason run has nothing to do with Kawhi Leonard. I made it very clear today. What we saw last night, that version of Kawhi Leonard, top 1, 2, 3 player in the league, 2 or 3, whatever. All right. My only hesitation with this team, Kobe Jordan, is James Harden, bro. If Harden was not on this team, bro, I would feel a lot more confident with you guys. With him on the roster, bro, So
you saying before we got James Harden, you had us going deep in the playoffs?
I actually had you guys in the conference finals.
I don't know about that, bro. I would hesitate to believe that because I've heard you talk about the Clippers, and I know you're big. Even before James Harden got, because I know you don't like him, but I've heard you say this in the past that the Clippers, their consistency has been an issue. You've talked about their health, and this is all true. I'm not saying it's true, true, but those things. That's not even a James Harden issue. We've had consistency issues even before this. So our offense is stagnant, right? That's before James Harden got there. And guess what?
No, it was stagnant with him there as well. And then the last maybe 4 or 5 games has gotten better, but it was stagnant with Harden on the roster. But go ahead.
But here's what I'll say to this though: the same way and I'm gonna say this again so the people in the back can hear me, right? The same way you feel about James Harden is how I feel sometimes about Westbrook. When he's in the game mask, my heart starts beating every time he touches the ball.
And guess what? His minutes have been decreased greatly.
And he's been impactful in those limited minutes. Would you say?
Correct. So there you go. So James Harden has more of a chance to mess up than
you just gotta put a leash on him, then, bro. I don't see him messing up as much as Westbrook, and I'm not trying to discredit either one of these guys, but I'm just saying you gotta know some players need a leash, bro, and it just is what it is, bro. So hey, take it how you want, bro. This team is gonna go as far as Kawhi Leonard and his health takes them, and those other guys are added on extra pieces.
Well, here's what I find funny. Thomas, aka Sean, in the chat says Houston didn't have Kawhi or PG to comfort Harden. Well, PG ain't comforting nobody. Okay, when PG went to his mental breakthroughs and couldn't sleep during the bubble, when he hit the side of the backboard, who can he comfort, bro? PG need comfort himself. So what the hell is Thomas even talking about? Mentioning PG needs to comfort James Harden. Nah, PG needs some comfort himself. That's first and foremost.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I would think that a guy in Kyrie Irving, a champion, Kevin Durant, a champion, they can comfort James Harden in Brooklyn more than what Kawhi and PG can do. Thomas,
here's my. I'm gonna say this last thing. Hold on, Kobe Jordan. Hold on. Hey, man.
Who is that?
This the Relics. You said you had the Clippers doing what this year?
Yeah, I'm taking those too.
Conference finals.
No. It's nothing like that. I just because he just told you he told you he said he had the Clippers at the beginning of the season.
I did, bro. I did. I said,
you what did you say?
You asked me a question, man, and I'm telling you, I had the Phoenix Suns and I had the Clippers in the conference finals. That's what I said.
That's a damn lie.
Yes, I did.
Now for the call you on your bullshit, man.
Bro.
I want you guys. If you can find it. Wait a minute. If you can find it, if you guys can find it,
no. If you can find it, bro, you're the one coming and saying something different.
Hold on, man. Go on Ticket TV, right? It was around the time I think Media Day.
Go find it, man.
It was Mass and Elder going at it. He said it was going to be the Suns and Denver. That's what he said.
But listen, go find it, man. Listen, you're saying it. Go find it. It's that simple, man.
The thing is, I'm not even gonna harp on that because regardless if he
Right.
say it or not,
You
I
gonna
don't
This
say
really care
man is
about that.
full of bullshit, though, man.
Go
He's
find it,
telling
bro.
something that's
Listen,
full
just
of
go find it.
bullshit, man.
Just go find it. It's cool. Go find it. It's
That's what
okay.
he's doing, man. And her, no, and you
Just
know what?
go
You know
find
what?
it, man.
You know what? You know
That's all
what?
I care about.
Mask can, and
What you say, Kobe?
Mask can go at with the best of them. I heard Mask when he want to get on his basketball shit, he can go with it with the best of them. And I also know Mask can be on some bullshit. Mask is on that bullshit right now, man.
But what I'm saying, the realist is
We
just
all
prove
know
him
you
wrong,
on that
bro.
bullshit.
Go find the clip and pull it
Hey,
up.
I
And pull it
appreciate
up
your
and expose it.
compliment, Delores, bro. Real shit, bro. I appreciate that.
The thing is with Mask, listen, he's gonna tell you his honest opinion. But the thing that I do notice about him, and this is my opinion, is just I don't see how we can we give these different teams different scales of ratings, and then we get it's just to me it seems like different energy depending on what team we're talking about. As if all these teams, it doesn't matter. Like the same situation, health doesn't matter,
Hey,
chemistry
you
doesn't
guys.
matter.
Hey, you guys.
This
I
man
gotta
talk
go.
shit,
Hey,
Kobe.
you guys.
This man
Hey,
talk
hey,
shit
hey,
about Harden, right? But
hey,
when
you
Harden
guys.
was with Brooklyn, I mean, man, come on,
Hey, you
man.
guys. I'm going to the Devin Haney fight, man. So I gotta go.
All
I
right,
gotta
man.
run.
Salute, bro.
But man, hey, man, good talking to you guys, man.
Yes, sir,
Thomas
bro.
just hopped in, so he about to get his shit off. But Thomas, man, I'm out bread ready in about 6 months, man. I'm out.
Yeah, absolute, bro. And BJ, I'm
Hey,
about to be out too, but I definitely just want to say this, man. Hey, bro.
Hey, Kobe, the
Go
realist.
ahead.
Can y'all refresh me? I seem to forget that after the bubble, since we want to go back to 2021 and bypass, since we want to go back to 2020 and bypass, he lucky he ran. But since he wants to go past 2021 all the way to 2020, so let me get this right, Kobe, the realist. Y'all remind me. Please remind me.
Yeah.
Was Paul George not babysitting and carrying the fucking Clippers 2 games from the NBA Finals in 2021, which is post the bubble? So are we just gonna skip over that? Am I missing something here? Can y'all remind me what happened in 2021? How was Paul George babysitting that team?
He was a top 3 player in the playoffs.
Right.
That's what he was.
Okay. Okay. So the realist is right. As usual, the realist is in here busting these motherfuckers' asses because
He
they
wasn't better
being
than Chris
hypocrites.
Middleton in the playoffs, so that's a lie.
They being hypocrites on other channels. That's why that's why I give the realist credit for. So Mass is over there predicting 2 other teams, and then come over here and predict different teams. The same way that Harden predicted the Clippers to be in the NBA Final 4 months ago, and then come back and predict 2 different teams.
Bullshit he talking about. Oh, Lou was the defensive coach. Man, Lou wasn't known for no fucking defense.
But you know, hold on.
That's that ticket talking point bullshit, man. That's
Ty Lue was
He
never been a
was known
defensive
for
That's what
coach.
I'm
defense in
saying, man.
Cleveland. He was known for defense in Cleveland, though. He
No,
was
he
known for
wasn't. No, he
defense.
wasn't.
We
Ty Lue
talking
got
we
fired
talking
in
about with
Cleveland
the Clippers.
for not
We
playing
talking about
He
defense.
with
got
They
the
fired in
fired Ty
Cleveland
Lue
because
in
most of
Cleveland for
his
not playing.
team was gone. He lost LeBron James and Kyrie
We
Irving. He
talking
couldn't
about
get a
No.
championship team.
Before the championship,
Of course he was gonna lose when he lost LeBron James and
No,
Kyrie
sir.
Irving.
No,
It's
sir.
not
Before the
surprising.
championship, Ty Lue was on the hot seat before the championship because he wouldn't play defense
Every
and they was
coach is
getting
on
on
the
his
hot
ass.
seat. That coaches LeBron James is always on the hot
Right.
seat.
Real
What you
quick though. Hold
talking
on, real
about?
quick. BJ.
But that don't matter. The point was he was on the hot seat for not playing defense. That's what matters.
What's up, Kobe?
Now Cleveland was playing defense. They was the top 10 defense.
No, they weren't playing defense till they went out and got all the defensive
Cleveland is the
players. No, they
top
wasn't.
10 defense. When Ty Lue was there, they was a top 10 defense.
No, they wasn't. They had to go
Yes,
out and
they
get Amon
was.
Shumpert and Richard
They was
Jefferson.
the top 10 defense.
You just filling in for BX right now. That's why you and Maz hop your ass on right now. Because you just filling in for BX.
I mean,
all
y'all
you doing,
y'all
man.
really easy work because y'all delusional and emotional as hell when it comes to this underachieving ass team. Y'all are emotional when it comes to this delusion with this
Ty
underachieving
Lue ain't
ass
never
team.
been a defensive
Y'all are
coach,
easy
dummy.
to beat,
Never.
man.
But here's the thing. But BJ, real
You
quick,
ain't
you hear
gonna
me?
beat us in the playoffs. You gonna pay us our bread. That's what you
Real
gonna do.
quick though, I like how people try to get away with
Nigga,
certain
you a
stuff.
lying
Hold on.
motherfucker.
BJ, did you see
Y'all
how
not gonna make it to the Western
Mass
Conference
he
Finals.
thought
Sorry,
listen,
motherfuckers.
hey, Mass thought he
Oh,
had
we gonna be in the
Sorry,
West
nigga.
Conference Finals, and we gonna whoop your Lakers,
Let
and
Kobe
we
go.
gonna whoop your bubble ring in season tournament Lakers.
Hold on, let Kobe. Hold on, let Kobe go. Hold on, let Kobe
The
go.
Lakers gonna lose to the Pacers, though. The Lakers gonna lose to the Pacers.
No, they ain't. No, they ain't. No, they ain't.
Yes, they are. Yes,
BJ,
they
it's
are.
crazy. Hold on. It's crazy how Matt or BJ. You see how Mass. This is how he beat people in his debates. You see how he threw in there how Ty Lue was a defensive defensive coach and he could have did a. First of all, that's not even true. You know what I'm saying? Dudes that just be trying to say stuff as if it's that ain't even the case. He ain't never been no defensive coach. So it's like that don't even apply, bro. But I was gonna ask you this real quick. Do you think that what he's saying is true about James Harden? You think that if James Harden, he's gonna dictate a series for us if he's in the game messing up? You don't think Ty Lue will make a judgment?
Let's give some counterance on, and everybody in the chat, man, hit that like button. We got 70 people in here. Set them likes up, man. 70 likes. First of all, let's look at James Harden's career. Yeah. He's been to 4 conference finals. He's been to an NBA finals, right?
Yep.
So that to me is a pretty successful playoff run. So the only team he was getting beat by was really Golden State. He lost 1 year to San Antonio. Yeah, 1 year to San Antonio. But if you compare that to all these other great players in the league, he's one of the top players when it comes to the playoffs. So that's one. 2, he ain't been a third option on a team at this point. So now that you put him with Kawhi and PG, that's going to take away some of the ability he has to score the basketball. He looks pretty damn good running that point guard position. So I agree with what you said. It's going to go through Kawhi or PG.
But
he
here's
knows
what I'm
that.
saying, though. Here's what I'm saying, BJ.
I mean, he looked good last year playing point guard. He looked good last year.
And that's what I was trying to tell Mash. You're talking about a guy making 2 or 3 turnovers in the last seconds of the game. First of all, James Harden, he's not a guy where to me, I haven't seen him. I mean, maybe I'm correct me wrong. First of all, it doesn't even matter because he's never been a third option. So him turning the ball over once or twice, that is not going to dictate a full series for me is what I'm saying, because Paul George and Kawhi Leonard can still bring the ball up. They can still score and get to their spots. But when you say stuff like, James, you don't trust us because of James Harden, bro, I think that makes us better because now we don't need to have Paul George and Kawhi dribbling the ball as much. They can just get straight to their spots. So the same way he's looking at it, I look at it from the opposite and saying him being on the floor is leeway for them. It gives them
but here's the thing.
They worrying, man. Kobe Jordan, man.
Nobody ain't worrying about y'all.
I know I heard her. Y'all hoping this shit do not go right. Y'all hoping this shit. And at the end of the day, BJ, that's what it is. They hoping this shit don't go right because they know if it goes right.
That's why I told your ass the real stop fucking with that nigga.
Because now you added Harden go put everybody in their place, right? He gonna set up everybody.
Bullshit ass talk, nigga. I always shut you out of my strings and everything, camping ass nigga.
Why you hating on the team too? Talking shit at the same time.
I'll show you an op, nigga. You keep talking that bullshit.
You talking that shit.
Show shit. Shut your weak ass up.
Over there, riding ticket.
Love that like y'all gonna do something on the internet. Shut your ass up.
Ain't nobody worried about you, bro.
Hey, Herm, let me say real quick.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hold on. Herm, who's your finals or your Western Conference Finals picks?
I told you it's gonna be a repeat of last year. I hate to say it, but it's gonna be a repeat of last year.
See, you a troll. That's why I don't believe you, because you don't really know.
Nah, I said it's gonna be the Nuggets versus the Lakers Western Conference Finals. The Nuggets going back to the finals.
Are you just going off of last year? So you're just going.
No, I'm not going off of last year. The Lakers actually look way better than y'all right now. If you going off of right now.
Okay, so you got the Lakers and the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm just taking note. I like to take notes.
Take a note. Take another note, nigga, if you want to. Take 100 notes. Use the sticky notes. And the Riddles was saying
go tell your buddy over there.
Hey, go tell your buddy over there the ball gonna be in Kawhi Leonard's hands. What you gonna do about it? I still fuck with you, I just don't like
here's what's gonna happen. Hold on. Soon as the Lakers get bounced out the first round and the Lakers get to the second round,
I bet you they won't lose it. I bet you they get past the first round.
Clippers, I got the
Clippers. I bet you they get
past
past the first round.
He gonna say this, y'all. Hey, I hate to say it, but I think Kawhi Leonard them boys is gonna get there. I know I've been hard on him. He gonna give us that slow ass talking bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't see that. I don't see that happening though.
Right. Right.
Keep dreaming.
Hey, the realest. Just tell Mass the ball gonna be in Kawhi's hand. Ain't gonna be in Harden's hand. Sit back and fucking watch the show.
Nigga, you better hope that message that you talking about come out that fortune cookie, nigga. That's the best look. That's the look y'all need.
The ball gonna be in the best player in the NBA hands. Ain't nothing y'all gonna be able to do about it. But sit back and cry like little babies.
With that delusion ass shit y'all.
But we gonna destroy y'all motherfuckers.
Get
We
y'all
gonna
some
destroy
fortune
y'all
cookies.
motherfuckers.
Thomas, how many fortune cookies we got?
Thomas, what did he say the Memphis Grizzlies gonna be at the end of the season? What did he
Herm
say?
said Memphis gonna be top 5
Hey,
seed.
we ain't
Dumb
far though.
motherfucker.
We ain't
He
number
meant he
5
meant he meant to
games
say
back.
bottom 5 seed.
We
He
ain't
meant to
nothing
say
but
bottom
5
5
games
seed. Cause
back.
get what? They ain't gonna guard no damn body. They defender
We ain't
gone.
nothing but 5 games back, man.
They
We gonna
can't
be all
guard
right.
nobody over there, BJ. Them bitches suck ass, bro.
We ain't nothing but 5 games back. We okay. Guess what? The difference between me and y'all, nigga, I can still roll with the team and not be delusional about it and call the shit down the line as it is. Y'all niggas be
So why
delusional
don't you
and
make no
can't
videos
have
about
put
them
it
then?
right.
Why don't you make no videos about them
Who was
then?
the best player in the playoffs, Herm?
Why don't you make no videos about them then?
I mean, I
Yeah,
don't have
Herm.
to because I don't
Yeah,
be
Herm, your bum ass Herm.
But
Herm
you
here
got
talking
time
about
for us.
Kawhi Leonard gonna be
You
the
got
NBA
time for
Finals
us though.
MVP.
It's
Now he
not a
talking about he
Grizzly
not gonna make the
channel.
fight. Shut your
It's not a
ignorant
Grizzly
hypocrite
channel.
ass up.
But hey, but we gonna whoop y'all ass again when we play y'all. We gonna whoop
Y'all
y'all
ain't gonna
ass
whoop a
again. I
damn
know
thing. You ain't
that.
got
I
no
do know
defenders.
that.
Y'all can't even guard Westbrook. Y'all can't even guard our fifth best offensive player. The fuck you talking about?
Relax. Hold on, Thomas. He just said he don't make streams about the Grizzlies because it's not a Grizzlies channel. The
It's
Ticket
not a
TV ain't
Grizzly
it's
channel.
not a Clippers channel either. You dumbass nigga. What's wrong with you, bro?
Nah, but
Dumbass.
see,
Ain't no Clipper
see,
channel,
here's
dumbass.
my problem. Here's my problem with y'all
BJ, you
ignorant.
stupid.
Nah. I'm gonna sound ignorant, chat. I'm gonna
Hey,
say
BJ, you know
I'm
how
gonna
Herm
say
blood
some
pressure go up
foul
when the big
shit right
dog
now.
get in here, right?
Hold on, Tom. I'm gonna
He ready
respond
to
to
bust
Kobe
his head wide
Jordan.
open.
I'm gonna respond to Kobe Jordan. Hey, I'm gonna say some foul shit right now. I don't want none of y'all niggas on the panel to take it personal. I'm
Nigga,
just
you
gonna
ain't got
talk my
nothing for to
shit
say to
though,
me.
cause I say some ignorant shit sometimes. So I'm
That
gonna say
nigga is
some ignorant
stupid,
shit
bro.
again. See,
That's
y'all
all you
punk.
say your whole life is ignorant
Hold
shit.
on, Thomas. Hold on, Thomas. I'm responding
This
to
nigga
Kobe Jordan.
saying he don't
See,
make videos because
here's
it's
my
not a
problem
Clippers
with y'all punk ass
Grizzlies channel.
niggas.
Look at
Here's
this
my
man.
problem with y'all
Yeah,
punk ass niggas.
shut your
Yeah,
punk
y'all
ass up, bro.
highlight
You
shit
ain't
I
about
said about
shit.
the Clippers,
So it's
but y'all
You
punk
internet
son of
gangster
bitches
loving
gonna
ass.
talk about the videos I made about
BJ, hold on. Let me ask you this
the
real quick,
about
BJ.
the goddamn Suns when I cooked the
So
Suns and when
BJ,
I told the truth
is it
about
ticket?
KD punk ass.
BJ, let me
Y'all
ask you a
don't talk
question.
about what I said yesterday
BJ,
about Giannis punk ass. Y'all
BJ, is it
ain't talking
ticket
about the video
TV?
I made about Golden State. So y'all
Is it
punk
clip?
ass,
Hold on,
weak
BJ.
ass,
BJ,
delusional
is it
ass,
ticket
weak
TV
ass
Clippers
son of a
game
bitch
or
need to shut
Where
y'all
your
asses
video?
up. Y'all
Where
motherfuckers
your
ain't talking about a
video at? Of
motherfucking
Denver on the
thing.
losing
And I
streak,
ain't gonna give
motherfucker.
y'all niggas no respect, and y'all niggas don't deserve no respect. Y'all some
Shut your
sorry
whining ass
motherfuckers.
up.
Man,
Shut
fuck
your
what
whining
y'all
ass
talking
up.
about.
What?
Y'all some
Hey,
frauds.
where your
You a
video of
delusional
Denver
son
on
of
the
a
losing
bitch,
streak?
and I'm gonna take your money, Thomas. And guess what? I'm gonna wipe
You
my
ain't gonna
ass with
take
the
a
money
damn
that you
thing,
pay
but
me
you gonna
with, nigga.
hand over
The
some
money
money. That's
that you
all you
pay me,
gonna
I'm
do.
gonna wipe
Take
my
your ass to
ass
the
with it,
bank
nigga.
and
And
take
I
that
might
money
hand
out
it
the
to
bank
you,
and take that
partner.
money right to me. That's what you gonna take. Hey, and
I'm gonna
guess
wipe
what?
my
Denver on
ass
the
with
losing
your
streak.
money, nigga.
Whether you
I'm
mad
gonna
or
wipe
not,
my ass with
Denver
it,
on the
nigga. That's
losing
what I'm gonna
streak.
do. I'm gonna wipe my
Hey,
ass
hey,
with your
hey, hey,
money, that money that you
Realist.
pay me.
Hey,
I like
Realist,
what Herb
you
did.
see Denver losing over there, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Realist, you
yeah,
see Denver over
yeah,
there losing, right?
yeah. I see it. I see it.
All right, I
I
just want to
see
make
it.
sure, cause me and you be getting into it about the Clippers in Denver, so
I
I want to
see
make
it.
sure you see the bums over there losing.
I
Hey,
see it.
guess what? Guess what, Herm? We able to couple game back at the 3 seed. You might want to resend that
BJ.
bet before I
But hold
take
on,
your ass up
BJ.
on that bet.
BJ, I'm gonna say this last thing and I gotta go. He said it's not a Grizzlies channel. Last time I checked, is it called Ticket TV Clippers Media or is it just Ticket TV?
Man, he just talking, man.
Oh, okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure because I was gonna go subscribe to Ticket TV Clippers Media. My fault.
They on
Hey,
that
Yeah,
hey,
bullshit,
Herm, you
man.
still in here?
yeah,
Fuck
easy.
that,
I
bro. You
want my
fraud.
Hunters crispy, dog.
You
Yeah.
on that
Nigga,
bullshit.
you can
You on that
send my
bullshit,
all
her.
ones, nigga. You can send my all ones, and I'ma wipe my ass with every single dollar bill that I get, nigga.
But make sure you see my all crispy, dog.
And guess what, Tom? I may send you 100 to send you to the bar so you can drink you some moonshine and cry about Kawhi Leonard punk ass. That's what
So you
I
gonna
end
send me
up doing.
500 plus 100? Okay, then yeah, you need to do
No,
that for
no,
interest.
no. When I take your money, I'ma send 100 of the money I want for you back. So nigga, go cry a river about
Hey,
Kawhi Leonard at the bar, nigga, and cry to
hey,
them niggas why Kawhi Leonard shit water
hey,
at
hey,
the bar.
let me
So
ask
that's what I'ma
you
do. I
this.
said, hey, that's what I'ma do.
Let me ask you this, Herm. Let me ask this, Herm. If AD or LeBron get get hurt, is the bet off?
I'm not a nigga that take bets off because of injuries. At the end of the day, I made a prediction. I got to stick through it because injuries are part of the game. That's why I tell your
All right,
ass
so
all the time.
if AD and LeBron get hurt, then the bet's on. I just want to make sure we
I'm
clear.
not talking about hey, but it goes for any bets we make on the Clippers. Injuries and all, it don't matter.
Yeah, I ain't worried though. We got 5 guys who score 30. Lakers don't. I ain't worried
but
about
what
that.
I'm saying, I don't care if Kawhi Leonard get hurt tomorrow. Bet still on, nigga. You don't take off no bets. Bet still on.
That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem because guess what? AD gonna be hurt. AD gonna be hurt tonight.
Hey, so Herm,
AD gonna get hurt tonight, Herm, and then the person gonna win, so you can say you're right. So we ain't worried about injuries. AD be limping tonight.
So Herm, since Matt's not rocking with the Suns, who his team now?
Say that again.
Since Mass gave up on KD, who he rocking with now?
Nah, he's still cheering for his Rockets. But the thing is, man, see tonight. I told that nigga
He didn't see
in
the
the
light
day,
shit.
the
He
Lakers
didn't see the
own them
light
niggas.
shit.
The Lakers own them niggas. LeBron James had played KD in every fourth quarter. He can't deny how the Suns look against the Lakers. And the realest, you even realize how good that defense the Lakers have. You
Oh
even
yes, I
acknowledge
agree.
that.
I agree with that. And I'm gonna stand on that. Yes, I feel like yes, their defense are good. Yes, I'm gonna stand on that. But that shit you pulled her after we beat Denver, that shit was uncalled for, man. I don't like. Come on, her. Come on. So no, her, man.
Hey, Herm. Why you talk about Lakers defense? Why don't you go look where the fuck the Clippers defense is? You gonna notice that we above them. How about that, partner? Yeah, big dog.
End of the day,
Yeah,
I'ma
big
win
dog.
them
Yeah,
bets,
big
nigga.
dog.
Cause
With T-Man on the court, we the big dogs in the league, boy. You understand that?
You can't use injuries for an excuse, nigga. Hey, you put a fly
Hey,
little
guess
nigga
what?
on the
Guess
screen,
what? James
man.
Harden
All the
hang
women
James
love that nigga.
Harden hang
All
40
the
on
women
y'all.
love that nigga on the screen. Hey,
James Harden hang 40 on y'all. If Kawhi ain't there, y'all can't stop James Harden. Fuck out of here.
Herm the fraud.
Hey, we got 5 players that will hang 30 on 5 different games on the Lakers. Powell, Westbrook, Harden, Paul George, and Kawhi. We got 5. Lakers only got 2, and guess what? LeBron ain't gonna see 30 when Kawhi on that head clamping that ass up. So you ain't got but one. You got AD because LeBron won't see 30. I bet you another money. LeBron won't average 30 versus Kawhi Leonard. LeBron won't not average 30 points versus the Clippers. His ass gonna be in jail cell, and you know Kawhi gonna take that shit personal.
Hey Thomas, Mass coming over here with all ticket TV talking points. Man, come on, man. Really? And I'm just sitting in the cut like, man, really?
Hey, the realist, I was listening to him. Listen, the realist. What he failed to realize is the best player on the court is going to demand the ball. James Harden turns the ball over when he's trying to do too much. He ain't gonna be turning the ball over when he's dribbling the ball up. He looks over Ty Lue, and Ty Lue says,
BJ,
"Give the ball to number 2. I'm gonna bench your ass." There won't be no turnovers then. That's what Mass failed to realize. James
BJ,
Harden turnovers when he ain't got no damn help.
You still that, BJ?
What's good?
Hey. This is what
let me
this is.
respond to this punk in the chat. Now I got to respond to this punk.
Hold on, Herm. Hold
now
on,
let
Herm.
me
Hold on.
check this nigga.
Hold on, Herm. I'm about to jump off.
Damn,
BJ,
you
this
ain't gonna
all
let me
I'm
check
saying.
that nigga.
This all I'm saying. And Herm, no, he may not admit now, but he know he's down the side. Mass only calling KD out now because he know if they don't get it done, he know what Ticket gonna do, right? And Matt's gonna have that ground. They say, "Well, I said KD and them not gonna get it done." That's all he's doing.
Matt's a whole ass clown, bro.
Don't fall for that bullshit, BJ. Like I say, Matt can come over here all calm, cool, collective. It's all bullshit with him. It's all bullshit with him.
Well, I want to cook this punk ass nigga Rich Banks in the chat. First of all, nigga, I grew up a Bulls fan. Memphis, Tennessee never had a professional team ever in our city. So of course, nigga, I'm a support a team in my city. I'm from Memphis, nigga. Memphis before anything, nigga. So yeah, I go for the Grizzlies because they in my city, homeboy. We don't have shit here. So of course we go support what we got, my nigga. That's what we do in my city. So in the day, nigga, you want to call the 2 teams, cool. Do what you want to do, nigga. You can't lose respect for a nigga that being real, that being authentic and 100. If a team come to your little ass city, I bet your punk ass cheer for them too, and still keep the team that you always rooted for. So man, y'all gotta cut that childish ass shit out. And today, y'all might not love my delivery, y'all might not like how I come, but end of the day, sometimes niggas don't like to face the reality of the truth. I just ain't afraid to talk my shit and say it. So at the end of the day, that's that on that. I respect Thomas to the degree because at least he stand on what he say. Even no matter how I feel he delusional as hell. I respect that he stand on his shit and don't bag off up. So I respect Thomas for that, even though he delusional as hell. I respect him.
Do you respect me for being 100% right with T-Man getting the lineup? You respect that too?
You damn sure delusional about that. It's several niggas that way better than
Hey,
Terrence Mann in the league for his role
hey,
player. I take
we
Cam
ain't
Reddish
worried
over
about
Terrence
everybody else.
Mann.
We ain't worried
I
about
take
everybody else.
Jared
We worried about
Vanderbilt over
our
Terrence
lineup.
Mann. Hell, I
Stay
even
on
take Max
topic.
Christie
Stay
over
on the
Terrence
topic.
Mann.
Stay on the topic. Are you receiving your
I'll go
L?
that far. I'll go
Are
that
you
far,
receiving
nigga.
your L about Terrence
I'm not
Mann to start
receiving
lineup? Are you receiving it or are you denying it? Which one you doing?
I'm not denying it because Terrence Mann not that much of a difference maker to me. That's to me. That's my
Hey,
honest
why did
opinion.
Jamal Murray get locked up? Why Steph Curry got locked up?
And
Why did
Jamal
Jordan
Murray,
Clarkson get locked up?
First of all,
Three scores in a row. Couldn't do shit.
first of all, since you like to include minutes all the time, first of all, Terrence Mann played more minutes than Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray was on minutes restriction when he came back for that game. Since you
That's
always
a
want to
lie.
talk minutes, yes, he
That's a
was on
lie.
minutes restriction. All you gotta do is look it up,
Jamal
dumbass,
Murray.
and you'll see
Jamal
it.
Murray
He
played
was on.
30 minutes. Hold on. Jamal Murray played 30 minutes. Terrence Mann played 20.
Yeah, Hearn. Why you lying, Hearn?
So all right, so that even
Why
furthermore
you
lying? Keep
lying
lying. Keep lying,
for?
Hearn.
that
Keep
even
lying,
furthermore
Hearn.
proves my point. Terrence Mann
Hey,
didn't do shit
Hearn.
against
Hey, Hearn.
Jamal Murray. That
Keep
proves
lying,
my
Hey,
Hearn.
Hearn. He
goddamn
only had
point.
six
Keep on
minutes. He
lying,
only had
nigga.
6
That
points on
proves my
Terrence Mann,
damn
by the
point.
way.
Then,
6 points on Terrence Mann, by the way.
and the end
He
of the
got
day,
locked up. They
BJ,
won't let him out. How the song go,
BJ,
BJ? How they do it, BJ?
BJ, put that picture back up,
Oh,
BJ,
yeah,
because
yeah.
the women draws get wet when they see a nigga like me on a damn picture dressed up, my nigga. So you know what I'm saying? You can put me back up. I could be eye candy
Yeah.
for your channel, nigga. I can get the
Jamal
Oh,
women
Murray
to
shit.
got
subscribe
locked
more to
up.
your
They
Locked
won't
channel.
up.
let
The
him
women gonna
out.
come in this
Hey,
motherfucker.
Dorillas. Hey,
Man,
Dorillas, do I
Hey,
get my
man.
flowers
this
for
nigga
that?
Hearn back
Stop all
on.
that.
Man, he
Stop
get
all
our
that capping,
draws
man.
wet.
You was
He have us
wrong. You was
more.
wrong.
He have
You was
us
wrong.
loving us. Hey, we love that
Hey,
nigga
You
Hearn.
Hearn.
was,
Hey, Hearn,
you was
why
wrong.
you
You
lying
was
on
Fly
wrong.
Jamal
nigga back
Murray
on the
minutes, man?
screen
Why you
again.
You was
lying for?
wrong, man.
Put that
You was
fly nigga
wrong.
back
Why
on
you
the
lying,
screen
Hearn?
again. Cause that
You was
nigga a
wrong.
Jamal
fine
Yeah,
Murray
looking
man.
played more minutes
motherfucker,
than
boy.
Terrence
That
Mann. And it
caramel
don't
ass
matter
Yeah.
who
look
played more
good.
minutes. He couldn't score on Terrence Mann.
The
His
women
ass in
say when you
jail
put
cell,
Herm
partner.
the fraud up there,
Yeah.
put
Yeah.
that caramel ass nigga back on the screen. Cause that little nigga fine. That what them women be saying. Put that nigga back up there,
Yeah.
BJ.
Yeah.
You
Them
got a fine ass friend. That what they
fat
gonna
ass,
tell you.
old
You got
ass
a
women in Memphis. Yeah. Fuck out of here.
Hey, Hearn, why you
Banks.
lying for? Why you said Terrence
Rich
Mann
Banks.
played more minutes? Why you
Rich
lying for?
Banks. I bet your bitch won't say that.
Why you lying for, Hearn?
Hey, man, look. End of the day, man,
Hey,
them
I
women
got to
love.
go, Herm. Tell me why you lying before I leave. I got to go. Why you lying on Jamal Murray minutes like that, dog?
End of the day,
No,
I just
Herm,
wanted
answer the
you.
question. Why did you lie for?
I just wanted you to prove my point. All you
Hey,
did was prove my point. So how
the
Terrence
Clippers,
Mann
the
shut a
Clippers
nigga down
8-3.
only playing 20 minutes?
Hey, the Clippers 8-3. Guess what? 2 games out of third place. Keep barking that bet. You're gonna be paying me some more money, partner. I got to go. That's
Hey,
good
I'm
talking to
not
you,
gonna
Herm.
pay it.
Good talking to you,
Good talking
BJ.
to you
All
too.
right.
Good talking to
All
y'all
right,
like
brother.
All right,
always.
Herm, I catch you on the next one, bro.
For sure.
Catch y'all later.
Salute.
Salute. All right. So another great live, man. Hope y'all enjoyed it, man. But another great performance by the Clippers, you know. My man Y went off for 44 last night. He's getting back into playoff. Well, actually, shit, we only 20 games in. So he getting into regular season form, doing his thing, playing both ends. I love seeing it. Gotta keep building on it, of course. But let me know what y'all think about this game, man. What y'all think about the Clippers so far. They got more work to do. If y'all enjoyed this live, man, hit that Cash App, $ BJ Matthews. Shout out to the people on the panel. Shout out to Mass. Shout out to, my man Thomas Talented. Shout out to Herm, the realist, Kobe Jordan, Big Tone. For all these people on their platforms, man. Support one another. We'll be back on. Also, a debate. I'll be on FYF Sports today. I don't know the time exactly, but I'll be on FYF Sports debates today as I debate Hearn and I debate Reggie off Locker Room. So y'all don't want to miss that. It's going to be a great live, but we'll be back on the next show. Continue to follow this Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Pull up, pull up, check love. Peace. Out of here like swimwear.